Imagine being first. Hey, welcome to the stream. Guys, we're doing a podcast. We're going to get straight into it. Bear with me 1 second. We have people.
We got people.
Hello,
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Everyone,
Spartan Wargames. Hello.
Welcome to episode 7 of the Wargames transmission. In my top left here, if you can see it, we have none other than Conmaster X.
That's me. Hello.
Down here, we have everyone's favourite Yorkshire teabag enjoyer, likes bangers and mash from Weatherspoons. It is Salzy Legend 307. And
hello, everyone.
The little bean in the corner here.
Ignore the glove.
Great start. Ignore the glove. Chat, she's not missing her fingers. They're not missing appendages. It's Rosie Bell.
We're all here.
But Apollo and Halo Cell, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? More so, how are you guys doing? How are you feeling, everyone here?
Yeah, I'm doing grand.
I'm doing alright. I'm just
Good.
Oh shit, my background's gone. There I am.
He's fixing
It goes, it returns.
Oh, that's
I'm doing. I'm certainly doing something.
No, it's Malibu.
All right, yeah.
Wait, you're
That's
drinking,
spirit.
are you, tonight?
It's a Saturday night.
That's a wise decision. Imagine.
I
alcoholic.
thought you were a Christian. Like,
I mean, to be fair, I was actually drinking earlier on in the day because I was at a leaving do.
oh, nice.
No.
Good to
Yeah.
hear. But I just want to give fucking hell, Skybax is late tonight, everyone. So when
Classic Skyback's moment.
I know when he
Well.
he's been doing this a lot lately, even with custom games. Like he comes in like within the last 20 minutes, like, oh, no one's hosting anymore. It's like we fucking joined earlier.
It's just a fake fan.
But I want to give you guys a couple of minutes to introduce yourself. So why don't we start with Connor? Connor, who are you in Spartan Wargames?
Oh my, I am Master X. I play games. I've got a big forehead.
He does. So you see, chat, when I joke about his forehead, it's actually true.
Yeah, he's not joking at all. 1 second, let me just. There we go. There we go. Yeah. That's fucking good. I look edited. Bring it back down.
Someone screenshot it, but screenshot his face on his forehead, but stretched.
Yeah, I see.
Have you ever seen the Hulk Hogan mustache, like where he's got like his face photoshopped into his mustache?
Right, let me bring up the stream real quick. I do some artwork sometimes. I'm generally just very lazy, so I don't actually do much. I just kind of sit around and play games. I shit a lot. I'm fat.
I do call him Big Master X, to be fair.
A really swollen left testicle. James, cut me off, please.
Everyone is slowly learning the anatomy of Con Master X, or shall we say Corn Master X? Oh, Halo Cell wants me to guzzle a pint of water already.
Wait, give me a sec, lads.
Anyway, while I'm getting a pint of water, Sal, who are you in the community?
Right, so basically, my name is Sal, which my real name is Sal Akazi, and I'm just a regular in Spartan Wargames, and what I do is, not only that I'm a regular, but I'm also a part of the events team, so I also help Gerstella, who, like, whenever he's not around, then I'll host for him.
And he does a fantastic job of it. Just
Yeah.
before
He's
we
James's
carry on,
PA.
can I get everyone in chat and also in this chat to scream "Hoo yeah" because someone wants a "Hoo yeah." Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Go on, Rosie, you can do it.
No girls allowed.
She didn't even have her fucking mic turned on.
Here it is.
Oh no.
Can I get a
Oh
"Hoya"?
It's falling off.
Hold on, it is on.
Can I get a "Hoya"?
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I've asked you 3
Hi.
times. Can I get a
Hi.
"Hoya"?
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Fuck's sake. What am I doing with my life? Oh god.
And Rosie.
You guys can't see it. Oh, sorry.
Wait.
I won't interrupt Rosie's introduction.
Oh no, it's okay. It's
Sorry,
not that
Rosie, I didn't mean to
big of a
interrupt you.
deal.
Rosie, who are you in Spartan Wargames?
I am James's best friend of 15 years. We met on Halo 3 many, many moons ago. I'm so awkward. I do a bit of digital art here and there, with the support of James. So just for some fun, I've done some Halo bits. I'm working
I've heard
on
that you've been
currently.
working on something, and you're working on something right now. Would you like to show
I
everyone?
am. I will if my camera will pick it up. That is the issue we're having, is the camera is a wee bit bright.
Axel saying, why is forehead one of the tags? Connor wanted me to pull it as a tag. But everyone, this is what Rosie's been drawing. So if you haven't gathered,
Really good,
if you haven't
Rosie.
gathered, I'm the one stood up. That's my Halo Infinite Spartan, and that's hers.
Better on the actual tablet, the camera is a bit bright, so it is changing the colours on it. But
Oh
it's
yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
The eight. So you've already had one person say that's awesome. So that's good.
it'll be better when the brightness is down.
I think the idea is
Maybe-
oh, Axel with the resub of 15 months. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it.
Oh,
If you send
yeah,
if you
go
send
on,
James a
Axel, my
screenshot,
favourite pasta boy.
Also, I forgot to sub. Here
thanks
we
for the
go.
resub, Axel. Welcome to Master X's stream. Yeah, Rosie, if you send a screenshot of that to James, he could maybe blow it up on the big screen.
Yeah,
You might be
definitely.
able to.
If you can do that now,
Put it on
I
the
can put it on
Jumbotron.
I'll put it on the screen. But the idea of this, guys, is we're gonna put it on some t-shirts and hoodies. Why the fuck have you got tape? Guys, can everyone just look at Connor for a minute? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, it's
thought
the
it's falling
lights,
apart.
isn't it? Do you want to tell everyone what you've done with your microphone?
No. Oh, it's all falling to pieces.
So basically, his girlfriend's tights are on the microphone because he doesn't have a pop shield.
Oh,
For goodness sake, on it.
It works, alright.
Axel, you've got the 1 year badge. Let's fucking go. He's been subbed for 1 year.
Yeah, our
Wow, over
favourite
1 year.
Italian
Holy
man.
shit. Yes, we
Second
are
favourite
doing
Italian.
ASMR. But yeah, Rosie is right. We met, many years ago on a random Halo 3 game, and look, we're still friends, just about, I think.
wow, you cheeky devil.
You what?
Oh my god. I cannot fix it.
You can't
I thought
fix
you were
it.
calling me a cheeky devil, Rosie.
No, it's
Here we go. Rosie has.
Alright, yeah.
There we go.
It's
I thought
side.
you said
It's,
stars, so I
it's
was thinking,
sideways.
eh?
One sec. I need to download it. One sec. Let's do that.
We have achieved quality.
And
A
then,
second.
is there any way I can rotate it? There we go.
Who
So,
was the dog in the background? Oh, it was my dog in the background. Sorry, I've just seen that message.
So,
That's my dog Patch.
chat. This is what she's been drawing at the moment. So it looks really well. I like how I just scrolled into my penis on my Spartan. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It's still got a long way to go. This is progress so far.
Do I still sound? Can you still hear me? I haven't fucked up my audio, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
My audio's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry about it, Connor.
It is awesome.
Every day I can still hear you.
So, guys, new networking model is finally here. Is anyone in chat, but also anyone here in this call played Halo Infinite since the new updates come out?
Yeah, I've played it.
I played a little bit the other night with Siren. It was pretty good.
How do you feel about it? I personally think that the fact that the forge objects now have weight and they work is really good.
Yeah. I like the fact that you can shoot things and it does like the damage, like the bullets hit your target.
Ooh.
It's pretty good.
I
Yeah.
Would have been
Yeah.
nice like 7 months ago, but I'm glad it's here now. You know?
We tried it the other night on what was it? I've just realised I'm not even playing my music. There we go. Bad streamer is not even playing music in the background. God damn it.
Dreamer.
Bad streamer. End stream. End stream. Right. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Bastards in chat. Pitchforks in chat.
Yeah, just send the stream before it goes tits up in
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
Sort my firing out.
They
There
need
we
to
go.
bring back ranked snipers. Yeah. I think at the moment I'm hearing a lot of 50-50 about it. Like I'm hearing like a lot of good things in terms of what we just discussed with objects actually having weight and physics to them. Not like, you know, like how in Halo Infinite you'd play customs and you would desync in like a forge object and you'd like sink in and then like you'd jump back up and it was all over the shop. That's much better. However, because it's like old Halo networking, that means that the classic, I've shot you, I can see blood coming out of your body, but you're not dead. What is this?
What
Oh shit! Oh, I broke the background. I'm sorry. I'll
Connor's
stop
having a
focusing on the
trip
fucking.
right- He's having a trip right now. Yeah, it's like that frog meme.
Yeah.
Wait, keep doing it, because someone clip it and then we'll actually return it into a GIF. It makes it better when I'm fucking blasting ingested.
You having fun over there? I say over there.
I'm having too much
It's
fun.
to enjoy yourself.
I need to like hide the cameras so I don't fucking. It's really distracting. ADHD on the live. Okay. There we go. I got the stream open now.
Oh, who the fuck is... Hey, he's here! He's here!
Oh, Skybox.
Stream, he's finally here!
I made it.
Right,
I'm here.
that's the
Long
fucking
enough.
last time you're coming on one of my streams, you prick. I'm joking. What's with this suit anyway? Why do you look so fancy tonight?
There was something. There was a last minute thing that I had to do at 1, and I thought it was only going to take half an hour, and it ended up taking an hour. So I like left immediately when it was done and sped home and put the baby down for a nap. And
Twitch, he
Nah, maybe
abided by the speed limit. He did not speed home.
I sped home.
Hey,
You put the baby
Connor's
down.
just been here just
probably had the
fucking
cops
playing
chasing
around
him.
with his camera all...
yeah, you probably had the cops chasing him, and then you
There we
ended up
go.
losing them. That 5-star one.
Hey Recon, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hello,
There he is. How you doing,
Skybox.
Recon?
There we go.
James, we might be in a bit too deep here.
Oh my god, it's so bright.
Second.
Anyway, Rosie's going to be in and out on the podcast this evening because she is drawing. She's trying to finish the rest of the drawing before the end. So we're going to see if she can actually do that. Right, Ryan, this is the only time I'm going to say your thing out loud because every time you come into the stream, you always mention the Halo TV show and it fucking boils my blood. Do you have time to
rightly
talk
so.
about our Lord and Savior Pablo Schreiber? No, I do fucking not. Learn how to fucking put your mix decks together, you prick.
Whoa,
Have
James,
you-
look at the vape.
Have you guys actually?
Pablo Schreiber deserves to have knighthood.
No,
Have you guys
no,
seen
shut the fuck
Season
no,
2 finale?
Sal,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
Have you guys seen the season 2 finale of the show? Actually,
No, I don't want to.
okay, because it was actually
I
really
haven't
good.
yet.
Oh, wait a minute, is it this, if we're going to talk about spoilers, is this when they introduced the Flood?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Flood looked really weird. They tried to, they tried to do a fucking Last of Us, like, with, like, the little spores coming out the little mouth. I saw the little...
Yeah, like the flood spores you see in the game, they're like this big. There's like little ones that are coming out of
Yeah.
people's mouths. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Halo, Sam,
Yeah.
let's be honest, no one's watching the fucking TV show, okay?
Oh.
not even Halo fans are fucking watching it. It's
I am.
Sky
I like
Watch, you've
Yeah,
upset
I've
the
already watched,
one.
like, 4 different episodes, and I know why people don't even like the show.
I like
when I
You
was
have
on my
upset
flight
the
to
one
America-
Halo Infinite TV show fan.
Dude, they said before the show aired, it will not follow lore. It's just a I get it.
It's
I-
alternate
look,
timeline,
it's,
yeah.
Look, it's okay for those who want to watch it, but I think the whole like them going out of their way to piss people off, saying, "Yeah, we didn't actually read source material, so fuck you." Like it was that kind of vibe that they were giving off. That's why we're a bit annoyed.
I think just a lot of people went into it expecting it to be like
Good.
the John Halo TV show where he's just a badass the whole time and like
Yeah.
like how the games are, but a TV show.
Do you think
And
though
that's
that's up
not
to
what it is.
Do you think that's up to the writers or the people who do the marketing to have made the like I think they talked about it a little bit, like they tried to separate like what we already know about Halo and versus the new stuff, but do you think like they did enough or they could have done better to
To do what?
I watched the first season, and I think that as a Halo TV show, it really fucks with the lore like way too much. And I think as a standalone show, like in a vacuum, like not connected to the Halo TV, like the Halo universe, it's still shit. It's like just the whole fucking I'm gonna rip out my emotion sensor and I'm gonna go look at trains. It's like he fights. What is it for the first season? He fights for approximately 2 minutes. Like I get just having it like an ass to the wall fucking non-stop action thriller wouldn't be like super, enticing for most people except for like Halo fans.
People. Yeah.
But like they could have met us in the middle,
I do think that it was kind of slow in the first season, but also because I think they're trying to set the stage for something. Like what we know of John, unless you've read a bunch of books, is just like the beginning of Halo CE, when he wakes up in the ship and he goes onto the ring and he fights everybody and finds the flood and all that stuff. Like we came into it knowing that already, whereas people that are just getting into Halo have no idea what any of that is. So I think that season 1 was a lot of setting the back scenes for what story they wanted to tell with the show, which was inherently different than the story that they're telling in the games or the books or any other show, because it's supposed to be an alternate canon lore, not related to the main canon at all. So in that aspect, I think like maybe it was a little bit slow, but there was also a lot of characters and politics and the relationship between Oni and the UNSC and the Spartans they wanted to explore, and that needs more than just a few episodes really to go into all that.
I think that's a good point what you brought up here, Skymax, because basically like in the Halo TV show, like it divides like a lot of us Halo fans. So like you have like one group of people who've been playing Halo for donkey years, and then you have like people who are like new into the Halo series, and then the ones who are like more into the ones who've been playing it for years will probably be expecting it to be like more related to like their canon of Halo.
I mean, I'm gonna say
whereas the other group will probably just think it's good anyways.
I'm gonna say it now because I know Ryan's in chat, but like Last of Us was a perfect example of how you do a TV show that expands like to new viewers while also keeping its fans intact, because there's a lot about the Last of Us. Thanks for the posture check, by the way, Connor. I am very aware I sit really weirdly. Look at his face.
I'm only standing so I can do one as well.
But like the Last of Us TV show introduced like new characters that are not part of the existing lore, but yet feel and fit really well. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that the guy who has helped write, direct, and produce the TV show is the person that did it with the games. I think having a visionary on set probably would have helped Halo a lot better, personally.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It really is the whatever goal they're trying to achieve as well. Because like with The Last of Us, their goal was to remain sort of close to source material, right? Like they only took, from what I didn't watch it, my wife watched it because I'm not a super big fan of it. But from what I know of it, they didn't deviate that much from the source material. Like it's pretty stinking close.
Yeah, it's only like a couple of things that they changed.
Yeah. Whereas the Halo TV show, I don't think that was ever the goal. Was to be another, like just a screen version of Halo CE.
My question then is, why would you take that gamble?
Because Halo fans are some of the most like wishy-washy fans of any IP in the world. Like they want something new but also the same every single time.
I get that. That's why Halo Infinite is almost in a... Sorry to cut you off, Connor. I'll come back to that.
No, you're not. You don't feel sorry at all.
No
apologies.
Fuck you, Connor.
Fake friend.
But I just wanted to say that's what Halo Infinite, I suppose, is there for, to feel like old but kind of keep things new. So you, Connor, that way. You're that way.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, that's a fair point, to be honest.
So for me, my issue is if you try to think who is the show for, well, it isn't trying to bring people as fans into the Halo universe, because the show itself is a complete like just paradigm shift from the Halo universe. It isn't for Halo fans for the exact same reason. So is it more so just for the general population and it's using Halo as a basis? In which case, my reasoning would be, why even use like Master Chief as the basis for the story when there are so many more like interesting aspects of the Halo universe that you could and would be way better for, like, so you know how in the start of the show they had like it was the rebels, right? It could have just been that entire thing, and then the Spartans could have been something that showed up infrequently, or like for what they were intended to, which was just as an anti-rebellion. It could have been way earlier in Halo's story, right? But it's like they picked all of the worst possible things to set a foundation for the show, and then it's like the only people it could ever possibly be for is for the general population, but it could have been for everybody, right? They could have done like what I was saying then. They could have picked a different corner of the universe, something completely unrelated to fucking John 117, and they could have built their own story. That way they weren't walking over any already established lore, while still making something that is like, you know, like it could have been a romance, kind of like what the first season was. It could have been an emotional thriller, but it's like, the thing that annoyed me the first season is it felt like they made every single wrong decision before they even started filming. Yeah. And then obviously the second season might be way better than the first season, and it might capitalize on the things that were established in the first season, but it's always going to be tainted for me. It's like Halo Infinite itself, right? Like, Skybex, you're a lover of Halo Infinite, but most of us here were very annoyed with Halo Infinite when it first came out. And I've only recently kind of come around to enjoying Halo Infinite. But even now that I can say I love Halo Infinite, there's still a bad taste in my mouth about how much potential was thrown out the fucking window for absolutely no reason. And the show, pretty much everything Halo right now, other than maybe MCC, I have that vibe about, where it's like, I'm happy it is where it is, and I'm happy progress is being made, and it's great, but I can't like remove the whole damn. Imagine how cool this would have been like 4 years ago.
I think it also comes with the fact that like we're massive hardcore Halo fans. Like, that's why all five of us are here today. Like, we're always going to be playing the latest installment of Halo. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to stream custom games to everyone. But there is a mass number of people. Think about how many people like joined on Halo. Like, I know that obviously there is going to be that drop off. But at one point in time, Halo Infinite was the most played fucking game for like a couple of weeks.
Few weeks, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
And I felt amazing about that. Like, that gives me like.
Remember your hype.
Remember, like back in Halo 3, it would tell you roughly how many people were like online. It gave me that vibe, seeing like tons of people, and I was like, holy shit, the king is back. And I just feel, as much as I am a Halo fan, I feel it's very hard for me to be very positive around people who have heard bad things about Halo, because they don't know about all the great things that has happened to Halo since with Infinite, because they've kind of forgotten about it because of what Connor has mentioned. I do just want to quickly go over chat a second. So, to me, it's a TV show. It's going to be slow in the first season. It's like a book. You got to draw them in before you give out all the details. If they gave out all the details in Halo Season 1, then... exactly. You are 100% right.
Season. Yeah.
You are 100% right in there. Again, it goes back, I think, to what we were saying of... Connor put it really good, actually. Like, focus on a story that is kind of separate from Halo. It has nods to the universe, whether that's weapons, scenery, that kind of stuff, and maybe treat the Spartans and the main characters as something that you see only now and then. Like, the whole point of the Spartans is that you're not really supposed to see like everything that they get up to. Like, they only pop into battle like now and again when they need to.
Well, I think that's kind of where the show was trying to change it. Sorry, like the show's trying to kind of explore a facet of it that hasn't been explored before. Yeah, because we've had aloof, mysterious Spartans for 20 years now, right?
Move away. I'm gonna say it. Just move away from Master Chief. There we go. I've said it. Yeah. I've got him tied on my arm. I don't care. Move away from him.
I do think maybe that's what they are trying to do as well, because the same thing like with Star Wars, right? So after the new movies came out and they explored the new like main canon of Star Wars, they started making a bunch of offshoot shows and started exploring other stories. And I feel like that is their like maybe 5 to 10 year plan with Halo, is all right, we're gonna establish this is the Master Chief of the TV show, right? Like how, like, I keep referencing other IPs, but like the difference between Marvel Cinematic Universe and Marvel Comics are two totally different universes. They're both alternate canons, right, of the same universe, and that's fine. Everyone's fine with that. I feel like that's the same thing that's happening with Halo. Is it's Halo Cinematic Universe is a totally different universe than Halo video game book universe, and I think that's fine as long as people that have appropriate expectations for what they're getting into. I think that was the main problem, is that people expected it to be the same universe as the games.
No, I agree with that, because Star Wars is. I think Star Wars does it better in the way that, I don't know. I mean, you hear all the horror stories about what some of the producers and directors say on stage, and don't get me started on Kathleen Kennedy, but I think at least with Halo, I don't know, the management at the time, I didn't like their vibe about how they were changing things and how they were responding to fans that had those sort of like pieces of feedback that, I don't necessarily like this change.
I do think they were stupid a few times, for sure. Like the way that is his name?
Frank?
I don't remember his name is. Well, the main guy that plays Halo, John. What's his name?
Pablo Schreiber.
Plays Halo.
Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo Schreiber, yeah.
Plays Mr. Halo guy. I've been so many Halo. I'm so used to referring to him by his meme names.
Like keep his helmet on.
Yeah,
because really, Master Chief doesn't like. Yeah, because if he knows anything about lore, he'll know that Master Chief doesn't take his helmet off.
Yeah.
And he responded to a tweet being like, "Oh, well, you can't display emotions while wearing a helmet," and it's like, okay, well. That's dumb, because other people have done it just fine.
I mean, I don't think it's necessarily that we don't want to see his helmet. I think it's the idea of his helmet not being revealed resembles in all of us. We are Master Chief, and we are telling the story through his helmet and what we see out of his helmet. Like, that's the whole point of Halo. It's like, he's a mysterious being, but we all know him, but we are Master Chief. Like, like Mandalorian's a great example. I mean, he obviously only took his helmet off when he needed to. That was, when he said goodbye to Grogu. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! If you've not seen,
Spoiler alert!
Yeah.
I think he first took it off. I think when he needed to impersonate Officer, right?
No, that was the second time.
That was the second time.
It was when he was saying goodbye to Grogu. Oh, wait. No, Grogu was season 1, and the military base was season 2. Wasn't it? End of season 1 is when he took off his helmet, because that's where Luke Skywalker took Grogu.
I don't think he took his helmet off for that.
He did. Yeah, he took it off at the end because Grogu goes to touch his helmet, so then he takes off the helmet, just so he can see his face.
Do we see him?
Yes. Yeah, so he takes it off at the end of season 1, just because him and Grogu want to see each other face to face. And then end of season 2 is when they go and raid that military base with the comedian Bill Burr. I'll tell you what, that is a fantastic episode. It
was a hilarious episode. So I loved it.
But I love Bill Burr. He's a really good comedian.
I love Bill Burr.
What's that name? How do I know that name? I feel
he's a comedian.
He's a famous comedian.
I know him. I've heard him.
Rosie knows him personally.
He's played in a bunch of things.
Yeah.
I know that name. I feel stupid after when I Google it. And I'm like.
Let's go down and see my mate Bill.
Oh, mate Bill, be my mate. Yeah.
But Rosie, like, you haven't watched the TV show, have you? The Halo one.
I have not.
No, and have you played much of Halo Infinite at all? Because I know that you're kind of like, you sometimes join our customs from time to time, but I don't know like how you feel about. I
haven't played a lot recently because I've been doing the digital art in every bit of free time I have. I played it a couple of weeks ago with you.
What we should do is we should
custom games though. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I haven't played.
Maybe what we should do one day, whether that's we do it off stream when you're around mine or over the internet, we can do come visit. Cause you'll be on the Xbox and I'll be on the PC, and we'll just do some co-op together.
Yeah, we should do a 4-person legendary co-op campaign run with Rosie.
I know you keep saying this.
Or we could maybe like do these custom campaigns that some people have made in
Those
Forge.
are fun too.
Declan joins the chat saying, Rosie here's Bill Burr. Wait, I know you. In the most
Is that my mate Decky Wecky?
Decky Wecky is in the
Yes,
chat. Hello, Declan.
Yeah, Declan, my fellow Yorkshireman here.
Sorry, Deckers. How you doing, lad? I'm sorry for the background. I'm trying to fix it.
No, you're not. You like it like that.
Yeah.
I really don't. It's distracting me too much. A second, let me just.
All he's been doing all evening is just
Yeah.
Just
I've been trying not to.
It was me at first at one point.
I wonder.
It was.
I wonder if people would have been more receptive to the first season of the Halo show if it kind of acted like Mandalorian, where it was a big reveal at the end of season 1 that his helmet came off, and then it was more normalized instead of it being like the first episode.
My argument for it being slow, or against it being slow, is like, oh, it's a TV show. The first season has to be slow.
Go get a drink.
One Punch Man, right?
That
shit wasn't slow in the first season.
No.
I can think of about 100 TV shows that weren't slow in the first season, and there are others that are, but it's not a necessity.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, well, what is the source material that we're pulling from? Okay, well, we'll avoid the books completely. We'll just say it's the game. The first Halo game, literally within the first 10 minutes of the game, you are like balls to action, and like the Halo TV show was kind of like that. You know, it did have most of the season's action in the first episode, right? And then in Halo, you go to the second level, and you're not suddenly fucking. It's not like Halo 5 where now you're just doing NPC interaction and you're walking around talking to everybody, and you're in between combat, and maybe you see Chief like, oh, this is where he does his press ups. And he takes his armor off and stuff. And none of that shit, because it just isn't required. And like, my argument as to why that is a bad thing is it's like, if you had an action-based TV show, right, you are going to attract action fans. And it's like, the reason they didn't do that is because it is a specific small demographic that enjoy action films, but it's a very wide demographic of people that love every aspect of like, oh, it's drama, and there's a bit of romance, there's a bit of comedy, there's a bit of this, that. So it's like, but then I'd ask, like, why use Chief as the basis for that? Because he runs in, again, like parallel to any of that. And they could have created a new Spartan for it. They could have been, and they did create a few new Spartans. So it's like, why does it have to be Chief, if not specifically to just piss off Halo fans? You know, I just don't get it. It felt like such a weird decision.
I think he's just the mainliner of it. Like, imagine making a TV show about like Bowser and not having Mario in it or something.
Yeah.
You know, like he's the mainliner of the universe. Right? Like, you
Yeah, but
can't
imagine if in the Mario film, when it did get to Bowser, instead of it being Bowser, it was Jack Black as how he's dressed up as Bowser in the Peaches music video. It would be all right, but it would be so fucking out of left field that it would be a pointless decision other than to just put Jack Black's face in it.
Guys, guess what it is next
That's kind of how the TV show feels. It feels a bit parody, you know.
It's Easter.
I got Whisper Gold Easter egg.
No, it's just a normal Easter egg.
My belly.
A normal Easter egg,
nice,
as opposed to like a non-normal Easter egg. I meant to say a normal Whisper one.
Where's mine?
It's a cocaine Easter egg.
Where's mine, Jane?
Nah, the Whisper Golds are the best. I always get the Whisper Gold Easter eggs.
I wonder why I'm so fucking.
didn't bully that egg on stream, I promise. Mario, but he never wears his iconic
Yeah, we all
costume.
see that anyway. You're beating up that egg.
I know. Hey, Declan, do you know what type of trousers Mario wears? Denim, denim, denim.
Denim, denim, denim.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
He's gonna go ... tuning out. See you later.
Wait, actually, I think I have that sound.
Only eats mushrooms in his first EP. Mario is actually a rapper.
Alright, yeah.
I'm really jealous of him right now. I do have my dinner here.
What have you got?
I'm
show
not
everyone.
I'm not gonna show everyone.
Why not?
Show everybody.
I want to fucking see it.
Show
Come on,
us.
show us.
We want to
Let's
watch you eat
see.
it. Actually,
Show us, Rosie. Rosie,
Okay,
show the food, Rosie.
Hold on, let me speak.
Ringa,
Right.
ringa,
What I want to
Rosie.
say is, It is a Saturday night, so I have gone with a takeaway.
Yeah.
The sort of spaghetti bolognese, but it's got mozzarella on the top.
Nice.
Just
There's
drops out of the tray.
It's like a nice.
So it's
little-
like a
I would
bolognese
love
a
lasagna.
little.
I would have
Looks like a
laughed
nice
if
little
you
lasagna.
dropped
Yeah.
it, Rosie.
yeah.
I would have laughed.
To be fair, we do have our resident Italian man in here, which is not Axel, but actually Declan.
My brother did that one time. Actually,
I'm just gonna go grab myself a drink. 1 sec.
All right.
My brother one time was eating ice cream, and we were on like FaceTime with friends, and he wanted to show his friends the ice cream. So he tipped the bowl at the camera, and it all fell on the keyboard.
I'd be very upset if that happened to this. I feel really weird eating on stream, but I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten all
Why
day.
does Connor look
No.
like an NPC?
Definitely Rosie mukbang.
This is don't make this a thing that I'm eating on stream.
It's gonna be a thing. You're gonna be eating
It's
every
fine.
time
You've
now.
been eating. You've been drawing. You've just been bing chilling this evening.
I'm just
Bing
chill.
chilling.
Yeah, she's just a busy girl, sir.
Oh!
This is all basic. Kind of basic.
Does my
Wait,
outfit make
what?
my Halo opinions more respectable?
You look more like a villain now.
Yeah. I look like
Everyone's
I'm
like,
refined.
"Fuck the TV show." And you're like, "Well, I like the
You're like-
TV show."
Yeah, I'm like, I start like this,
Oh damn, this is good.
and I'm like,
Oh.
well,
Well, before I kill you, Mr. Jimmy Rings.
Mr. Jimmy
Oh, yeah.
Rings.
Now people who hate the TV show just call it like Jimmy Rings Chronicles.
Look, the thing is that I generally do like. I shit on the TV show a lot, and you know, at the end of the day, if you like something, you like something. Just
Yeah,
know why people dislike it. That's all I'm saying.
I understand. I understand why people don't like it, but I think that it's a case of just they didn't have the right expectations going in to begin with. Is why they were disappointed.
That goes back
I don't
to
think
what I
it-
was
Yeah,
saying. Like, do you
yeah.
think that's
Yeah.
then up to the showrunners or the people in marketing to then try and do a better job at saying, well, hang on a minute, this is actually like something completely different.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know how much the marketers could do because they were just given posters to promote, really. But I definitely think maybe if it was more publicly known that, hey, guys, this is an alternative canon. Don't expect
Yeah.
Halo CE episode 1.
Yeah.
Like, maybe then people would have been more on board with it. But
every
I
episode is just the name of a Halo CE mission.
yeah.
Why does that Connor's bottle
That
of
would be
fucking
funny.
water in a Coca-Cola bottle?
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of
Sinister
water.
Mason, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, it's
the,
a bottle
the
of
Quan
water.
Show, exactly. The Quan Show.
I actually,
Yeah,
honestly,
it's
I'm still struggling to figure
I'm
out
back.
what Quan Ha is even doing in the show. Like,
Yeah.
have any of you guys seen the show at all?
No. I've seen
I
like
have,
snippets
yeah.
of random episodes.
I have seen it.
You've
I
watched
saw
it,
the
Sal?
first season.
Only like the first 4 episodes of season 1.
Okay, so none of you have finished it.
No.
No.
I
okay.
haven't.
So,
I mean-
are you going to watch it? Do you care if I talk about it?
Honestly, me personally, you can carry on because I have
no.
no interest in actually investing
Okay.
time in it, but I don't know about anyone else.
Okay.
Um,
I've been watching it with my wife, so she loves it. But the Quan, there's like 3 subplots that's happening underneath Jimmy Rings running around. Mr. John Halo himself. But Quan Ha is one of them where she pops up sometimes and like she knows things somehow, and I'm still trying to figure out what exactly her role is.
Isn't she
in it
like a
because
rebel or something?
It started as that, but then she was like also a chosen one
Oh, no,
by
not
a
the
monitor.
chosen one.
There was a
Fucking
monitor in a
Neo.
well. There was a monitor in a well on a planet that was like talking to like a shaman in a village,
Right.
and like passed it on to Quan Ha. So she's like chosen by a monitor somehow, but then also when just in the last episode, the season finale of season 2, when the flood breaks out, like the
I have to
flood
mute
don't
my
eat her.
microphone, Declan, but that is a fucking bad joke.
That's nice
Like-
of them.
Like she's somehow like a chosen one of the grave mind as well. And I'm like, what is her role exactly? Who is she working for? Like, what's happening with this character? I still don't really
Chat,
get it.
please stop
But
with
I'm
the
interested to
fucking
see
jokes.
how season 3 progresses because I think it's going to be really good. Based off the
Mary
finale of
Sue.
season
Mary
2.
Sue.
Yeah, I feel like that just like fucks it up with
That's what Reddit will say.
like who Quan really is. Like first it starts off as her as an insurrection, in the insurrectionists, and then she like drifts off to elsewhere.
Her story has evolved a lot, yeah, for sure. 'Cause
Yeah,
she's
she has.
she's met everybody, and then she's like gone on her like a self-exploration journey, and then come back and like she can
Declan,
also
I will
control
fucking
Forerunner
demod
things,
you.
just like John and McKee can do. It's like she's connected somehow, but not in the same way as John and McKee, as like Forerunner DNA. It's interesting. I'm excited to see what they do with it. Honestly, it's because that's the one thing that I don't know what it is yet.
James, can you just read Declan's last message out loud?
Honestly, I had to mute my mic to say I'm going to get rid of your mod status if you make any more jokes like that.
Yeah.
So he said, I love when Quan saves Master Chief and goes, "It's Quaning time. Come with me if you want to Quan." She kicks down the door and goes, "It's me, the Quan and only."
Oh my god.
Declan is bad. Ban him from the
Banned.
stream. Absolutely ban him. I'm just gonna
banned.
delete all my notes of things that I've spoken about this evening. Like, is there anything at all that anyone wants to chat about this evening? Like, in particular, I know Rosie wants a little segue at some point to talk about her arc. Because I want to give her some time to talk about like the stuff that she's gonna do with Spartan Wargames going forward. But
I forgot that I even had notes, honestly.
because
I haven't looked at them in 3 days.
He's late. He doesn't have his notes ready. He's dressed like an arch villain.
The only notes I have is about.
Yeah, you just have to fuck it up, really, don't you?
Whilst you're
Really
on the
no-
top... Sorry. You
Sorry.
go first, you go.
I just wanted to mention the only notes I really have is about the Xbox Sony thing.
Oh yeah,
that
that's a big one.
That Girth and I talked about like 2 months ago.
Well, why don't you
Wait,
start the lead
what
on
was
that?
all that about,
Apparently, I need
like?
to guzzle
Oh.
another pint of water.
Yeah, do we want to talk about that now, or do we want to do
Wait.
Rosie's thing?
Wait, can I quick... Well, we're on the topic of them turning games into, like, series.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if anyone's seen anything about the Bioshock one that they're doing.
Oh yes.
I've heard that's
Yeah.
going to be pretty good, actually.
I haven't seen any updates for a
I've
while.
never heard of the Bioshock one, yeah.
This is the first product placement of the podcast, everybody. Today's sponsors Nourishment. Delicious, high vitamin meal replacement milkshakes.
Yeah.
Get them at your
Like
local
some
Lidl.
really budget rice pudding.
It does. It looks like some fake thing.
Yeah.
Like it looks like
anyway.
it's like Fallout rations or something.
No,
like you
you don't
find that
understand,
in the
Sky.
Oh,
game's
what is
Fallout.
it? Did they call it pork
This is a
and
milk.
beans?
This is a Nourishment, right? This is a milkshake, but it comes in a ring pull can.
That's definitely Fallout food.
Yeah, this is Wasteland milkshake.
Hey, do you want to
You definitely find that in
Do you
Fallout.
want to see some at Skybacks?
Show me some of it.
Oh, yeah.
Big.
It's big. And it's all big.
It's from
Lovely
Lidl.
jubbly
They're fucking
beansies.
brilliant. Look, they're like what 40p a can. They're fucking banging as like a midnight snack.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
I can't really reveal the
we
liquid
fought
inside, but it's
two
basically a
We
custard.
fought 2 world wars to save these bastards.
I thought it was because of tea.
No, we just stole that from another country. Bit like all the spices.
Yeah, the tea was a front.
Did you see
The
that
tea was
meme
a
I
cover-up.
posted in your server recently about the first time a British guy tries fried chicken from America?
No. You'll have to
It
send
references that.
Oh, right.
It's in your server, in your memes channel, but it references that. It's like we stole all the spices and we don't know how to use them.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
But yeah, Rosie. In fact, should we have a look? Bioshock.
Yeah, I want to see what the most recent update is, because the last thing I heard, I'm sure it said there was a female director, which makes me nervous, because I feel like she's going to bring in all the feminist stuff.
Oh yeah, Rosie is
I
like
know I'm a woman,
Yeah, we've seen that.
Rosie.
Rosie.
Rosie is a guy. You'll come to
I
realize
That's right,
this.
boys. Right into the politics.
I like Rosie.
Well.
I wouldn't say I'm a guy, but I'm not
No,
a feminist.
it's directed
And I
by
Question.
Francis Lawrence, who has done I Am Legend, Hunger Games, and Snakes.
Okay, that'll be good then. That'll be a good
Question.
movie.
Sal, are you a feminist?
No.
Why not?
Be careful.
What, are you trying to get me cancelled or something?
Be careful.
server.
This is my
Don't
stream,
answer that, Sal. Don't
remember?
answer that.
You're gonna get excommunicated immediately.
I think
Don't answer that so quick.
feminists have
Yeah, I
taken-
don't want my house to get raided.
I think feminists have taken it too
I'll raid your
far,
house.
though. They've gone way over the other way. It's no longer about equality. It's now about like women must have power.
So what Rosie's talking about is third wave feminism.
Yeah.
That's the worst kind.
That's what I was just gonna say. I don't really want to get into all the politics, but the one thing I will say is that first and second wave feminism accomplished their goals, and third wave
100%.
feminism's goal is to tear
Yeah,
down.
What we need
definitely.
now is we need another wave which goes back to the first and second wave, like, or not even that, just like
It makes
good,
me
like
nervous.
equality across the board. That's it. No
It makes
more.
me nervous with films and
Connor.
TV shows because there always has to be this big thing about
Yeah.
the woman having so much power and being this like I don't know if anyone's seen Damsel. Has anyone just seen Damsel?
I saw it. Yeah.
No, never
No,
seen
I
it.
haven't.
Like I liked the film, but then I also felt a bit like, oh, she's just a bit fluky. She just gets lucky. The amount of times that she slips and falls and manages to quickly like latch
She's a
herself
Mary
onto
Sue.
something and all of this stuff. And she suddenly is able to lift up the sword and like, yeah, I'm so strong. I'm gonna kill the dragon. And I'm just like, hold on a minute. Like you've
Yeah.
not had
Well-
any experience with a sword or anything. And I'm just like, this is
S-
ridiculous now. Like
I
Seeing
think
as we've all,
the film was fine.
That's
But
okay,
yeah,
Scott.
it was-
the film, I
It's okay,
like.
Scott,
I
you
enjoyed
just-
the film, but
yeah,
there was
it's okay.
things about it that were just like.
Declan, you make a very good point that it's very much on the extreme then. I think the issue is we're seeing more of that extreme end more now in the media.
Yeah.
And especially
Yeah.
social media. That's why we see it and we complain about it. Is we're not complaining about it being an issue. Like 100% feminism needed to happen. However,
I think seeing as that
Yeah,
seeing
I'll,
as
I'll
that
say it's
everybody's
probably
at
gone
the
too
no,
far.
it's okay.
feminism.
I'll save that for later.
Yeah, I'll probably say that feminism has like gone too far at this point because now like everybody, now it seems like that the woman is like getting like
Genetic
more
says
power
hi,
and all
Sal.
that. Oh, hey, Jeanette.
Oh, I will
I
say
miss the good
that-
old days where the man was the hero. I'm sorry, but I like it.
Rosie
Yeah.
wants a big muscular man to just.
I mean,
sweep
I'm
off her
here.
feet. Wait, don't tell Pete that. He's in another room next door.
He's at work. But,
Oh, is he?
you know, yeah.
Mind
Whilst
saying
we are
that,
on
he
the
just had a
subject-
promotion, didn't he?
He did, yeah,
He's a what was it? A project manager now.
Yes.
Connor.
officially.
Oh, nice one.
Should we let
Well,
Connor finish what he's
we
really dying
are
to say?
on the subject.
Yes, go on, Connor. Do continue.
I don't have much input on the whole feminism thing, outside of the fact that I just want to keep saying the word cunt because if
Love
I
it,
was
love the word.
if I was to have an opinion on it, I think I would also have to be able to go to sleep at a regular time and shower more than once every 3 days. And then once I've started doing that, then I can start having an opinion on like, women and shit. But I do really want to keep saying the word cunt because I do really like that one.
I love
That's a
that
good
word.
word.
It's got a real stink to it, you know. When you say
I'm a big lover of
it's gonna
swearing. I
stink.
think swearing is good. It shows the intelligence
Mhm.
of people.
Yeah,
I
always find it
swear all
funny.
the fucking time, you know.
Yeah,
I was never
same
allowed to
here,
swear in
yeah.
my parents' home.
I don't
so
swear.
now she does it all the time.
It's a
Now
bit
I
different.
just let
You've
it
got
go.
a little babby Skyback, so you don't want to give your little baby bad habits.
Well, I mean, I don't swear even if she's not around.
He's a good Christian boy.
You've trained yourself.
I mean, who cares
That's like
anyways?
James and the
because,
N-word.
like-
Shut your face.
Oh yeah, my favourite word.
Hey, if anyone, it's this motherfucker down here underneath me, right? He's
That guy, right
he's
here.
the fucking worst. He is.
I'm telling you. Number one racist.
Right, Genetic says, Sal, say something funny.
I
Come
don't
on, Sal.
know. Can't really
Come on,
think
Sal.
of
Say
one.
something funny, Sal.
Sal, this is your time to shine and blow up on the internet.
That was a hideous laugh on my point.
I hate Nickelodeon.
Oh, Sal! You can't say-
She hates Nickelodeon.
God damn it. Right, anyway,
If
we're
you-
going
if-
back to Halo.
Halo.
Halo indeed, yes. I need to find it actually. There was Halo Infinite UI company gone under radar. There was basically a company that had fixed the Halo UI, and no one reported on it for fucking months.
I remember
I
that.
think I heard about that. Yeah, they took it to the traditional like vertical UI, right, as opposed to like the Infinite's new like horizontal bullshit.
Where is the tweet?
I will say, as much as I do love Infinite now, the UI is still utter butters. I absolutely fucking hate the UI in Infinite. That's something that will never grow on me.
I mean, to be fair, as much as you want to hate the UI all you want, like at least the lobbies work better than MCC. Like it doesn't really have any issues for like when you like try to load up the next game or invite people.
Yeah, lobbies work really well.
I can't find the tweet anymore, but yeah, that was just something I wanted to bring up. Like, I feel, especially with like Halo social media, I don't think that they blow up things enough on their social media. Has anyone noticed as well? Like, since they've gone to like the whole like content update rather than actual like proper seasons, like it feels more of an indie game than ever before.
I miss seasons, honestly. I wish they didn't stop those. Because the seasons would pay you back when you completed them, and the content updates don't.
Yeah, but
now I have to spend $5 every time.
Well,
is it $5 for every CU now?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like 500 credits to complete.
Yeah, it's $5 to unlock the permanent.
I'm uninstalling Halo Infinite.
So thank you for the
How could you?
I mean,
I love the fucking season thing they were doing.
They are free. They are free for while they're on. They're free. It's just if you want the bonuses that the premium comes with. If you want the extra mission.
Okay, yeah, I don't give a shit about that stuff.
There's three bonuses you get. You get the extra mission to complete. You get a free thing, a premium thing. Like I think for the first content update, the premium thing was the Halo CE model for your assault rifle, which is awesome. But a couple other, like one of them just gave you like a green color, and I'm like, that's not worth $5.
So Halo,
and then you
already
also
done your pint of water, so
you also get to keep it even after the season's over.
The one thing that Halo Infinite does excel in is the whole keeping your battle pass. More games adopt that.
There's no FOMO anymore. Yeah.
No, definitely not.
It's kind of like an MCC. It's kind of like an MCC because remember when they did like them seasons, like like every few months, and then like even when they do like a new season, like you can just still go back and just like complete the whole battle.
I think Rosie needs to get some content unlocked in Infinite. She's still very much wearing basic.
I've been a very busy bee. My life is very manic.
She's converted from being a gamer girl to an artist.
I wouldn't say converted. I just jump from hobby to hobby. I do that. I've done that always.
Jump back to gaming.
Well, hopefully she'll be getting a job soon in digital marketing.
Gaming.
You were doing a course, weren't you? Or are you still doing the course?
Gaming.
Gaming.
We'll sort of see where I end up. At the moment, I'm just conscious of getting something full time.
Gaming.
Money, you know, you need a bit of moolah.
Gaming.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to my dear man?
Gaming.
I will do more gaming.
Honestly, right, Declan, me, you, Sal,
and
and Rosie, we are the Husky Raid dream team. How many games did we win? How many games did we win? It was like 19 out of 21 games, and then Skybacks comes along saying, "Oh, I want to play." Fucking late to the party again.
Team anyway.
You shit to be on the Husky Raid.
I win every Husky Raid game I've ever played.
You're Fured. That's
not. Nah, you're deluded. You are
never
deluded.
I can confirm Skybacks has indeed lost multiple Husky Raid games.
Yeah, custom games.
All to the detriment of my psychology.
No, there's been a couple times where we've just gotten totally spawn camped to death and then the game's over. But usually I win.
I feel like I'm being left out on not wearing square frame glasses, like Skybacks and James.
Sorry, I'm just having a look at.
Now we match.
Party.
Flash,
so we got a suit
Flash
jacket as well.
Relapse is tagging me on Discord saying he didn't invite me to it. Mr. Griffzilla, you shit pickle. Relapse, if you're in chat,
I mean, that's
fucking say hello.
I mean, that's your typical Flash relapse, anyways.
Get Relapse.
That'd
in here.
require
He'll
Flash
just install you.
Relapse. It would require Flash Relapse to do two things.
Yeah,
He would have to,
I
one,
think I've
show
still
his
got the
face
graphics
and
somewhere,
not use
Declan.
slurs for at least half an hour.
That would require Flash
Impossible
to
for
come
Flash
back as a
relapse.
technology.
Yeah, Skybacks was Skywax when he joined the team. Sorry, bro.
What? Oh, that's disrespectful.
Sky craps. He'll never be Sky Slaps again.
I like
I hate
how
you.
I'm just going through the notes again of everyone's, and everyone's got their notes pretty much filled, and then there's Rosie, but she's got nothing apart from my Rosie Bell podcast notes.
Yeah, so does Con is the same. Con has no notes.
Yeah, Connor
My notes
Rosie,
are
why
up
have you
here.
not filled up your notes?
I'm
Because
Rosie.
I've got talking points, but I'm more of a reactive person. I'm not very good at being like, hey guys, here's the topic of the day. I like to be like,
Well, here's
that topic
here's
shit.
a reactive topic
Here's
for
why.
you. I know that Skybacks wanted to talk about how Sony is poo-poo. Or doo-doo stinky, as Connor would say.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
say-
Pass.
I don't think notes. That's too socially awkward to bring them up anyway.
I think Sony stupid, but then again, I think every single one of the gaming conglomerates is stupid. I think most tech companies on the planet are stupid. However, I will say that Sony could really hurry up and like open crossplay. That would be like the one thing. Sony
Aren't
still
they
have
doing it because they
nothing on
want money
Nintendo.
out of it? I think that's what they
Yeah.
did. I think that's what they did with Fortnite.
Sony hates crossplay. Sony does not play well with others. If Sony went to a daycare, they would be sitting alone in a corner. They don't
mean-
like other people. Sony has always been against crossplay of any form. They even in Rocket League was famous for wanting crossplay on everything, like Switch, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, everything. And Sony was like, no, we can't do crossplay with our PlayStation on Rocket League. And Rocket League enabled it anyways, because the code was already there.
Yeah.
And you could crossplay for like a month until Sony found out and
Chads.
shut it down. Like, Sony hates people. They hate everybody. They just want money.
I will say though, Sony do not even come close to sucking as much ballsack as Nintendo do.
I love
Christ on a
Nintendo.
bike.
Oh yeah.
I love Nintendo's products. By God,
Them as a
my entire
company,
life
hell
has
no.
been Nintendo products.
You can't even upload
I
like a
fucking
2-second
despise
segment
them.
of Smash Bros without it being taken down.
Yeah, I do
they're not
think
even
they
gonna be
are.
started.
They are a bit copy strike thirsty.
It's-
I bet they are literally
it's
the
free
most out of any
advertisement.
company on the planet.
I agree. But that's their only flaw, I think, is that they don't like fan-made stuff.
you enjoying that there? Sauce.
I got some sauce on my
I can hear it. It sounds slightly more Italian now.
I don't know why.
yeah,
As soon as you said
yeah.
Italian, I just went hon oui
Yeah,
baguette.
you have a new friend who's over there who's
Mamma
the next
mia.
Italian. Mamma
Sorry.
mia, Marcello.
Sorry.
This is a
I'm eating
fake
a
button
spag
slit.
bowl from the takeaway. Don't judge me, it's a Saturday night, okay? And I was gonna be streaming, so I didn't have time to cook tonight, and I thought I'd treat myself.
Sometimes it's like that, you know. Honestly, when it comes to streaming,
James has always
like,
got time to cook.
I'll finish work, but because I work full time, so I'm always up at like really early in the morning. Apart from the other day, Rosie, when I was fucking late and everyone was worrying where I was. Remember that?
Are you alive, James? Are you
Yeah, I had
alive?
everyone
Yeah.
from work, people saying that they were going to go to HR because they didn't know where I was. I was late by 3 hours to work.
And that would not be the first time James has had somebody go to HR about him.
That is true.
But
What?
the last time did
I
involve
see
slightly
the
less clothing.
Polish woman at work.
I need to get the sauce up.
Well,
my
we'll talk about that later on, Sal.
No, we won't.
How about the...
What was I about to say?
No.
Speaking
Oh,
of which,
so
where's Alishka this morning? She's not in chat. God damn it. What was I about
Back
to say?
to the Sony thing, right?
Yes.
So Girth and I had talked like 2 months ago about one of their recent updates, I don't think I ever ended up watching the video, but I just have Girth's notes about it, like what he told me about it. And from what I remember, Xbox was talking about how they are going to stop making hardware, right?
Yep.
So Microsoft's no longer going to make Xboxes. There's no more consoles coming. They're just
Understandable.
they're just switching to Game Pass, and like other like they're giving away their exclusives. So like there's going to be Halo on PlayStations and stuff like that. Which I understand why they don't want to make consoles anymore, because the console war is just a money pit, really. Like they waste so much money on consoles every year when their games are also on PC. So I get it. Just stick to online service. They're probably way more money on Game Pass anyways. But I am annoyed that Halo's going to be on PlayStation, because I think Sony's
Well, we don't
terrible.
know that. Because all the rumors, well, everyone was doing what they normally do when they hear that Xbox is fumbling and that PlayStation is doing better. Everyone on the internet, and you know what? I'll admit as well that I had my own like bless you. I had my own like worries, and I made a few comments on it. But I think for the most part, I stayed silent. Like, as soon as you take away Halo from Xbox, no matter if they don't do any more consoles, as soon as you take it off that platform, you have devalued that platform. Because I don't play Nintendo games for not like wanting to play Mario. If I go to Nintendo, the first thing I think of is Mario. I want there to be some kind of mascot. I want there to be identity. I don't go over to PlayStation and say like fuck Kratos or anything like that. Kratos is like the icon at the moment of.
Is it? I thought it was
Well, it's not
like,
Sonic. It's not Sonic because.
No, I think it's Kratos. Yeah.
Is it
Spider-Man?
It wasn't Crash Bandicoot or Spyro because Xbox now have a.
No, the other guy, the
Last of Us, Spider-Man.
No, he's similar to Crash, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Oh.
yeah, he's an old
Yeah.
school. They're old school characters. Yeah.
Wasn't he like the original mascot for PlayStation? Was Ratchet and Clank? Like the same time as Mario, right?
I don't know. I didn't really play much Sony, so I don't. They've kind of changed their mascots over time.
They have rotated a bit, yeah.
Whereas with Halo, you've got the same. You've got the same games. You've got Forza. You've got Halo.
It's been
John
John Halo and Minecraft Steve.
And then you have
My
like
thing-
all of these little games like
shit.
Sea of Thieves and whatnot.
Sea of Thieves is great. I used
That's
to play
going
that
over
so
to
much, dude.
PlayStation, isn't it? That's one of them.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 50-50 on that, to be fair, because like obviously like it'll be great because that means more people will be getting involved into like these games. Like let's say Halo goes to PlayStation, more PlayStation gamers will be getting involved into the Halo franchise. But then again, will Sony even let us like have some of their games? Like we all see what happened with Helldivers as well.
Yeah.
Like Helldivers isn't on Xbox.
Yeah.
And many of us have wanted to play it.
But
Yeah.
we're not moaning about it because most of us have got access to a PC.
Yeah, it's always Xbox.
Well,
I mean, I am
that's the
because
thing.
I play on console.
The whole issue with, well, not even an issue. The good thing I think about the games going over to like Xbox stopping production, saying like, hey, you can get a PC. Like maybe like the next 10 years, Xbox games will just run at like a decreasing FPS on the current Xbox machines. It's like whatever, but the best part about that is the games going to console, because the thing that I hate and the thing that will make me hate a company for most things tends to be exclusivity. I, as a concept, fundamentally fucking despise exclusivity.
Yeah.
It is a archaic practice that has absolutely no place in the current market, and that has been proven by Xbox, because with Game Pass being so successful, they no longer have to make Xboxes. Xbox no longer has to make Xbox, and the entire thing is predicated on two things: one, good value for games; two, cross-platform.
Yeah.
Because if you own Game Pass and you own a PC and an Xbox, fantastic, because now you've got two systems where you can play all of that shit. But if you own only one, it doesn't matter, because you still got all these systems you can only play on. So in a world where Sony and Nintendo are the only two console manufacturers still doing exclusivity, Sony themselves have actually made a lot more steps away than Nintendo have. So the issue is always seen it as Xbox versus Sony, right? Realistically, there isn't any versus happening anymore. Nintendo aren't trying to outsell Xbox or Sony. They're offering a completely different thing. And now Xbox is no longer trying to outsell anybody else because they're doing their own thing. The only company trying to outsell anybody is Sony, and that's because they've had a vested interest in outselling because their entire business model is exclusivity, right? It's like, hey, we have all these giant IPs like God of War and Spider-Man and fucking like all that jazz. They have all these cool IPs, but you can only play them on Sony consoles until the game has been out for like 7 years, and then maybe we'll bring it to PC with a shit port, and then it'll be playable like a year after. And then people will be like, oh, well, these ports are always really shit on PC, but they're really good on console. Maybe I'll just play it on Sony products. And that's how they make the sales, right? But they'll no longer be fighting, they'll be fighting ghosts. And that's good because they'll be forced to, because the way I see it, right, is I don't think what is going to happen when Xbox drop out of the console market is that loads more people are going to start moving on to PC gaming, because PC gaming is not very user-friendly.
I think it is.
No, it is as somebody who does it. But if you look at it from somebody from the outside looking in, I have tons of friends who use consoles, and I go, why don't you get a PC for gaming? It's like, well, there's always something, you know. There's always, I gotta go download this fix and shit.
It's gotten a lot better user-friendly wise anyway. Like, if you ask someone to, like, PC game, like, years ago, I mean, sure, like, things were a bit archaic, and I could make the argument of, you know what, things were simple back then versus now, but like, I think people have a lot more choice and flexibility at their fingertips. And Connor, I will say, for someone that doesn't like cloud gaming, when we had that conversation a while ago, that was really good about you, like, bigging up xCloud there like that. And
well, right,
Xbox Game Pass.
My issue. So we'll stay on topic, but I'll addendum with something about xCloud. So everybody always has this argument. It's like, oh, it's going to be Sony versus Xbox. Oh, Sony are way more exclusivity. Xbox is trying to be like, hey, why don't you get games? But if that is the issue, because in an isolated space, it's these two companies against each other, when that's something entirely predicated by fans, right? The companies aren't ever like, haha, this console is going to absolutely smash Xbox. They don't fucking say that. They don't give a shit about that. Yeah. They just want to sell consoles, right? Nintendo exists as a third party to this weird conflict, and everything that makes Xbox users angry about Sony is something Nintendo do a million times more. Everything that makes Sony users angry about Xbox, well, Nintendo don't do that.
I think Nintendo wins the console wars, is what this means.
Yeah.
Well, it's less of a one. What has happened is Nintendo has gone, right, this year we're going to run this race, and then Xbox and Sony have gone, we're not going to run this race, and then Nintendo have gone, well, then I am the winner of the race. Yeah. It's like, you know what's taking place.
Nintendo haven't won shit, and you know why? Because they don't have Halo Infinite on your mobile device. So this is my razor key shit.
Exactly. Yes. Like, why do they not have
so look at this. I'm playing Halo Infinite on my mobile device right now, and you know what? This is an absolute. You can't really see it, but this is the fucking main menu. So let me come out of this. But
right now it doesn't. Win. But so here's the thing. So if Microsoft gives Halo to Sony, right? No more exclusivity, and Sony accepts crossplay with Halo. That's the main thing. Is okay, cool. Sony has Halo, but what if they don't let us crossplay? That would be terrible.
Look, Halo Infinite on my mobile phone, so I can just lie in bed.
That's mint. Nah.
Yeah.
But if they do, right? So the Switch 2 that's supposed to be coming out this year is going to have like a new NVIDIA card in it and use DLSS 3, which is like a massive boost, like bringing the Switch 2 to like PC level quality of graphics.
Switch 2, I won the console war boogaloo.
Basically, I'm saying, like, if the Switch 2 lives up to the hype, it could run Halo Infinite on it. It might.
There is no current NVIDIA Tegra chip that can run at the speed of a PC. Now, DLSS 3 is really good, right? Because, you know, it has the whole, like, frame interpolation, so...
It uses AI
not only does
it.
Not only does it do resolution scaling really, really well, where it'll render at 4K a 720p and then upscale that using AI, that's really cool. DLSS 3 will also do like you said, the AI frame interpolation, also really sick. However, that will not take something that can only render 720p 20 FPS into something that will render, 1080p or 1440p at 60 FPS or higher,
Yes.
right? And the thing is with, say, making something PC power is there's no benchmark for PC power, and that's one of the issues about making games for PCs, right? Is there's one Xbox, or there's like 3 Xboxes, there's 2 PlayStations, there's 1 Nintendo console, and there's a literally infinite amount of combinations for PC, right?
Well, there's you say infinite, but there's really like 8 graphics cards.
No, not really. If you take
there's like 8 viable ones.
No, absolutely not. If you
run
take a
games.
GTX 1080 from 2015, 2015, you take a 1080. A 1080 will still run modern games. Absolutely no problem. If you're what you're looking for is 60 FPS, 1080 GTX 1080, no problem. And there's been 5 generations since.
Have you heard anything about the whole drama with Dragon's Dogma 2 recently?
No.
Yeah, I have, and that's a CPU issue with Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, so what people are experiencing is a CPU issue, but there's also a whole argument about how it only has FSR3 and not DLSS3, even though it has the code for DLSS3 in it, it's not enabled. So there's a modder that's like making a mod for it, whatever. There's a whole bunch of drama about it. Anyways, what DLSS3 is supposed to be doing for Dragon's Dogma 2 is increasing its FPS by 30, which would bring a 30 FPS game on a Switch to a 60 FPS game on a Switch.
Right,
If that's what the DLSS3 can do.
It's impressive, to be fair.
That's increasing it from 30 FPS on a PC. Now, the issue with a small form factor PC, right, is that say you have a laptop, right, and it says, oh, there's a GTX 3070 Ti inside this laptop. Well, there isn't. There's a 3070 Ti M, right? It is the mobile chip.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with the GPU version of that.
Yeah, recon.
And that is a mobile chip that is built into the motherboard, and that's a pretty big chip. And then you take a Tegra chip that's built into what is in the Switch, right? That's really, really small because it's built into the CPU die. Or it's built into a part next to the CPU die. It's a very, very small processor chip. And then you have the RAM, which is traditionally on smaller things. It's like a SODIMM unit of RAM. Very, very small space, right? Functionally speaking, a Switch 2 could utilize DLSS 3 and say, because the implication is that the Switch 2 would have to run something. Let's say we're saying Dragon's Dogma 2 in this instance, right? It would have to run that at 30 FPS to then escalate that up to 60 FPS, right? If we're saying that the increase is double, it's up to 60. Now, if we look at Nintendo's track record for making consoles, they have always been so insanely far behind the power of the current generation of consoles elsewhere that it's insane. The current Switch wouldn't even run Dragon's Dogma 2 on medium settings at like 10 FPS, right? So if we double the FPS, it'll be 20. Now, the Xbox and the PlayStation, they are running the game at uncapped FPS, but it sits around 30, but it will sometimes jump up to 40, sometimes jump down to 20. If we had FSR on the current, the Xbox Series X, right? If we had an FSR DLSS 3 and it doubled the frame rate, we'd be around 60. So the assumption then would be the next Switch that Nintendo would release would have to be the power of an Xbox Series X to render Dragon's Dogma 2 at 30 FPS to double it to 60. Now, the Switch is not as powerful as the Xbox One.
Right, the current Switch is, right.
Right, and it's barely as powerful as an Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Right?
Nintendo's never worried about power that much. They've worried about usability and innovation.
But that's what I mean. So when you shift to a Nintendo Switch 2, the argument that most Nintendo fans will make, I don't care if it's high resolution, I just care about having fun on the game. I don't care if there's good texture clarity. I don't care if models render like 5 feet in front of me and any further they disappear or they turn into PlayStation 2 polygons. I don't care. It's just about the games. And then you say, okay, Switch 2, it runs in 1080p. They all dive on it, right?
Yeah.
Because they do actually care about it. And if Nintendo were like, hey,
they're just pretentious and they want to
console.
Well,
right. I love Nintendo games, but I love them. I love them, you know.
They just
when they're not on a Nintendo
hipsters.
console.
Yeah.
They're all hipsters.
Well, here's the thing: is that so like this can run at 4K,
Yeah.
60 frames per second.
Yeah.
It can run Halo Infinite. It can run whatever I want, right? So, the Nintendo Switch 2 could potentially have the same power as my phone if Nintendo wanted to.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing, is we don't really know what they're going to do yet until it's out.
The problem
Switch
is
1,
they
also
have outdated hardware and charging a premium. That's always been a downer for me
Yeah.
with Nintendo. Is I've always wanted to get into the Switch market and try a couple of games out, but I'm just not prepared to pay. Like, if I go on Amazon like right now to look at, say, like a new Switch, and I use Amazon because Amazon for the most part,
it's probably $250.
yeah, it's if that. Like, I mean, you can easily get one from Amazon. At the moment, Nintendo Switch OLED model white 288. If I want to get the neon red or neon blue, 258. Like, it's still super expensive to.
Nintendo's always done that,
And
though.
that's
Like
just
even
that's just for the console.
How much is it? How much
they've
is it?
always held value in everything.
That's what I mean. Right, Skybox, how much was your phone that you were just talking about? How much did that cost when it came out?
$1,000. Well, $1,200.
How much do they cost? How much do they cost like now?
Probably $500.
Right. So for Nintendo to bring out, because you have to think every time Nintendo, like, so look at the 3DS for example, right?
Yeah.
Nintendo brought out the 3DS for like, I think it was like 400 quid. It was like $500, $550 or something like
I
that.
think it was like $200.
No, when it first came out, it was way more expensive. And then what happened was, everybody complained about it because it was way too high. But they complained at such a massive amount that they dropped the price by half, or like a really significant chunk. And then what they did was, for the people that bought in on the initial price,
It was $250.
it was what did they drop it down to when they dropped it?
It went
Maybe
from 250 to 170.
170, right. So they did that price drop. People complained about the price being too much, right? So they dropped the price
Because it's a
significantly.
handheld, not a regular console. Yeah.
Exactly. And then they brought out the Ambassadors program, which was to like reward the initial buyers. And that's what I was on the 3DS because I bought it early, right? But even at the time, I was like, this is way too expensive. So for Nintendo to have anything that we were speculating earlier, where they have like a current generation, really powerful handheld console, which is to say, way more expensive production cost. Nintendo don't really sell their consoles at a loss if they can help it, whereas Xbox and Sony were both doing that, and both of their consoles were like, what's the Xbox Series S, like $250 now for a Series S, and then it's like $350 for a Series X in England. I think we got sold for $250, didn't we?
It's $450
Yeah, I think it's
for
like
the Series
yeah,
X.
I think it's
here.
like 450 here in the UK.
And they're selling that at a loss, right? So they're not making a profit on that sale. So the actual production cost of that is probably way more. And that's in a home console. So then if we look at that unit and say, okay, now put it in a handheld form factor, and also don't sell it at a loss, that's really fucking expensive. And if that was like, oh, this is the Switch X or the Switch XL, like they did for like the DS systems, that's one thing, because an update to the current system, right? But if they were like the Switch 2, this is the new definitive platform and this is what we're releasing the games on, also the entry cost is like 800 quid or $1,000, you know, they're gonna fuck themselves up massively. So they really do have to skirt that line of, okay, well maybe we will underpower to do it,
Right.
but the issue is there's no alternative.
Yeah.
So everything that the other two companies do excellently is they do have alternatives. So Microsoft did it the best, but they also shot themselves in the foot,
All I'm
right,
hearing
by
is that
supporting.
the Ouya needs to return, or Sega needs to come back and make some fucking consoles. We need the
Oh,
Dreamcast. We need the
Sega.
Dreamcast. Sega.
I miss those days.
Yeah.
Do you know what's really weird? Has any of you heard? Has any of you heard of a game on the Sega Dreamcast called? Was it Seaman?
Yeah, the fish with the face.
Yeah, so
The fish
basically,
with a human face.
yeah,
and they give
so
you like
not only
morals.
does the game sound like a substance, which I'm not going to say the actual name of.
You already did,
Come.
really.
It's NSFW. It's too rude for stream.
Come.
But, the game
Spunk.
Seaman,
say
like
it.
Connor said, it's you basically have a fish tank with these fish that have human heads, and the Dreamcast came with a microphone, and I think this is the only game which utilizes it. But you can talk to the fish that are in the fish tank. It's really wild.
The Dreamcast is a good example, actually, of like that topic we were just saying. Like, because the Dreamcast released at really current hardware. I mean, it had the issue of the disk drive, which the disk drive and the main reason the Dreamcast failed is because it was something with the disk drive that made it so if you just took a copied
You could beat
Dreamcast
the
game,
security
whereas on like
of it
a
and also pirated stuff as well.
yeah, you didn't. Well, there's no beat. There was no security to beat. On like a PlayStation 2, you had to chip it. On an Xbox, you had to chip it.
Dreamcast,
that
you
was
had
like a
disc.
cost. Yeah, Dreamcast. You went to the store, you bought a stack of discs, and you just printed the game. So they lost hundreds and thousands of dollars on the Dreamcast,
printing.
right? But like,
It also had internet as well, which is pretty dope.
the Dreamcast was a fucking sick console.
Yeah.
The Dreamcast. If they
it was
had
a
have-
dream.
It was a dream. if Sega back then were like, hey, maybe we'll do a lost leader thing. Maybe we will sell our Dreamcasts at a loss, right? And then also had security on the system that Sega would still be in the console market to this day. Because it was those two main things, that the console was so expensive so nobody really bought it, and then the people that did buy it spent all the money buying the console, so then it was like, okay,
I don't know
got no
about
money
you,
left,
but-
I'll print my games.
Rosie, were you with me when we watched? I think it was like it wasn't like a developer direct. It was like some kind of show, and I think Sega announced like that they were gonna start making games again, like properly. They did like that big trailer, and then we were all like, Sega.
Sega.
But what other did you have any other consoles but Xbox, Rosie, or was it just like mainly
Had
Xbox?
Sega, had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. I had a GameCube, had the DS as well, and 3DS.
Glorious console.
Game
Actually,
Boy
saying that, we
Days.
just
Me love
recently sold
GameCube.
your Switch to an ex.
Oh, and I had that as well.
Yeah, so one of my old school friends, she was looking for a Switch for a child, and Rosie luckily was selling her Pokemon one, so we drove to hers and
Nice.
sold it. So
I can't remember, Rosie. Like you were like selling like a Nintendo
PSP.
Switches and all that. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is the only
I
Sega
have
console I've
PSP
ever
as
owned.
well.
the only
Nice.
Sega.
That's a Sony console.
That's a Sony console. He's
Sony,
doing
that's what I
that-
meant. I meant Sony. I meant Sony.
That's what you did,
So we're
Sony.
gonna-
The only
this is
Sony.
the only Sega console.
No,
I
that's
own.
fine, Robert.
I did
Only
love
Sega.
PSP.
Guy
back
actually
then.
saying how much he hates Sony, and then therefore owns
I
a
got it for
Sony
free.
console.
The
PSP
PSP was
fucking
good.
slapped.
I
Yeah.
have this.
The
It
PSP
was
slapped. The 3DS, baby.
3DS.
Hey, it's the
There
new
it
3DS as well. New
Yeah.
3DS XL.
Yep. I went
A real
hard
man.
with this one, dude. This
Bro, I've still got mine.
Exactly, Halo Cell 3DS.
I have mine and my wife's still in here. So I bought one originally. When my wife and I were dating, I sent my old one to her and bought this new one, and we played Smash Bros together online while we were dating.
Nice.
Proposed over friend code.
All
Yep.
of my stuff is behind my green screen, but I've got like really old shit like ZX Spectrums with like the old tapes and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah, just behind my green screen, I've got a Porsche and a Gucci bathtub and a full animated suit of armor.
Halo Cell, of course you want to see CDs, but that ain't happening tonight. No one's whacking their dick out on stream.
He wants to see 3Ds,
I might.
small size. Get auto-moderated, idiot.
Yeah.
Learn to send messages.
Honestly, he kept doing it last stream.
Halo Cell is fighting a war on AI and he's losing.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, going back to like the whole like Halo on Sony, I don't personally see it happening, and I don't think that putting Halo, as much as I know people want more people to play Halo. However, if you put it on a competing console, people don't give a shit about Halo on PlayStation. Like, every Sony fan that I've encountered doesn't like Halo or has no interest in it. Like,
that is actually true, yeah.
The only people that are
people on
wanting it
PlayStation
to
hate
go
it.
on PlayStation are Xbox players because they want to increase the fucking population. All 343 and Microsoft need to do is release a good Halo game. Like, that's all it comes down to, is to release a good Halo game that is true to Halo, and they don't just, play around and mess things up and try things that they have no idea is going to work or not. Halo sells, like, going back to, like, with Skybox with the whole TV show, like, I can kind of guess that they're trying to open up a new market, but Halo does sell. Like, if you there was there was a clip.
Halo sell.
Yeah, Halo sell, exactly.
Halo
but there was a tweet that I tweeted out, and it's basically this MMA fighter in an interview, and they're like, "Oh, what game was it you said that saved your life?" And he's like, "Well, I'm playing Last of Us right now. But one game that saved my life was when I was younger, and it was Halo. And I'm currently playing Halo right now. And it's been like 20 odd years, because he used to talk about how he was always picked on at school, like racially like profiled and whatnot. Like, he went into like good detail about like the stuff that he dealt with when he was younger. And he's like, the one thing that always kept bringing me back was Halo. So it just goes to show, like, Halo, like, especially old Halo, does sell. It's just, why break the formula if it sells?
Yeah, it's just that one game that literally brings people together, and it just like brings like a lot of.
And it's
really good
together.
for creating memories. Yeah.
Everyone in Spartan Wargames brings each other together. Like, I've been running
running
this show for fucking years now, and again, it just
wait. How many years? Can you remember?
So I've been part of the community since 2014, back when we started as a Facebook group, and then I took over in 2016.
Stop.
Alright, yeah.
Sorry.
I still have a Game Boy Advance somewhere too, but I can't find it.
So what's happening in chat? And a good show. Yes, Recon, we've already spoken about the show today. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, someone gift Recon a sub, so then he has no ads. Same with Halo Cell. Or unless you got unless you got Twitch Prime, guys, that is free, and I get £1.60 out of it.
Speaking of the show,
listen.
Yeah, speaking of the show, I was actually watching it like when I was on the plane to America like a few weeks ago.
He was on his way to blow up the production studio. He actually told me that. He sent me a message saying, "I'm going to America to find the Halo TV production too."
What's that? What do you want to talk about, Sal?
About like the Flash community meetup, like when I went over to America.
Oh yeah. Tell us the tale.
Tell us
the tale.
How I came about it, right? Like, I've always been like wanting to like maybe like experience traveling as well. Like since my brother and my sister were like traveling a lot as well with like their friends, I thought I might do something myself. So I looked at like different locations that I could go to, and then I came across America because I've always been wanting to do a trip to the US.
Carry on, Sal.
Yeah, so I looked at like where I could go in the US, and then I almost chose New York City because of that's where like just so I could be with like this one guy called Buddy the bartender. So he's a pretty good lad. I played with him for many times.
That'd be one too.
You dodged the bullet there, Sal. Dodged the bullet.
So we did the meetup last year and we had Ecto fly over from the US to the UK. That was pretty dope. So we've done a couple of international meetups in the past, but obviously Ecto is a very big fan of Spartan Wargames and everyone here. So that was cool. Managed to meet Sal for the first time as well.
I see.
We're gonna be,
and that's actually that's what inspired me for like to do this US to do this Flash meetup, like when that Ecto who came over to the UK from the US, and then there was me who's from the UK that came over to America.
Rosie's been to a couple of the meetups as well, aren't you, Rosie?
I have.
Yeah, Rosie.
Rosie. I forget. You and Connor have met up before, haven't you? Like once.
I've met. Have I?
Connor, were you there when we...
No, it was just it was all like Logan's lot and Declan and stuff when I went.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll be doing the
I
one in
nearly met
August,
you
won't we?
guys,
So,
but-
because obviously that's going to be closer to Sal and Connor, so it's going to be easier for them to.
Oh, where's the one in August?
It's in Manchester.
Manchester.
We're
Okay.
gonna,
I don't- I-
Yeah,
we're doing,
Manchester.
we're doing
It's actually a
IRL
few-
go-karting.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
there's
last
actually
time I
another
went-
idea that I've got as well. Like, I was thinking,
Sorry,
Yeah.
you go. You go.
yeah, another idea I've got is like do the Nerf action experience arena. So like you get this like one zone, and then you like then you get like these Nerf guns, and then you can just like shoot people with them and all that.
Shoot you in the
We
head.
could go to Scrapyard Golf as well.
So you can just basically do like Halo in real life.
But the last time I went go-karting, I broke my wrist.
How do you do
Bloody
that?
hell, Rose.
Deserved, honestly, deserved.
I was in second place.
That's what you get.
I was in second place. My friend's brother was behind me, and he decided to overtake me on a turn, and he cut into the side of me, and I smashed into the barrier, banged my hand against the steering wheel, and
Jesus.
broke my wrist. I carried on
Jesus.
racing, like they had to pause it, check I was okay, and I was like, oh, can we carry on?
Oh, you
And then
silly.
it wasn't until that night that I'd gone home, my wrist had swollen up to twice the size and I couldn't lean on it. And my grandma was like, you need to go to the hospital, Rosie. It turns out I'd broken it.
Oh, wow.
I broke my wrist. I broke my wrist when I was a teenager because I fell
Yeah.
on it.
Ooh.
Recon says if you're doing another meetup next year, okay, Recon, that's fine. Yeah, we always do meetups every year anyway, but we did
Yeah.
out to London. I'm gonna be doing one in May, so I'm meeting up with Oni Archive, who
I've
is-
played with Only Archive before. Like when I was doing that birthday game night that I hosted, like he came to like my custom games for Halo.
Nice. Well, we're gonna
Oh,
meet
nice.
up because we're gonna go to the Halo Championship Series that's in London. So all the events that we're gonna be doing throughout the year are on our Discord. I assume everyone here is already on our Discord, but if not, exclamation Discord and chat, and you can join us.
On, what are you doing?
Brand, yeah.
What do you mean, what am I doing?
He's
Oh shit, what the
He's
fuck
just
is
been, he's just been filming
What are you
with the
doing?
camera all
What are you doing?
night.
Oh, a little while ago, he was purple and green. I was like, it's clipping Barney,
I'm back.
Dinosaur, and Shrek.
Just sliding through the entire Discord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
I haven't met any of you guys because y'all refused to visit Washington.
Sorry.
Well, you had every chance to meet Sal because Sal was.
'Cause I'm broke.
Washington.
He didn't tell me this until he was like already about to leave.
I was going to DC. Not
Oh yeah,
Washington
different,
State,
different
yeah.
Washington.
Yeah, because there's
Washington.
Washington DC, which is the city and the capital of the US. Then
Mhm.
there's a Washington State, which is on the
All
other
the way
side
on
of the country.
West Coast, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, again,
I'll come to America when I've got money. I'm just broke.
There's chances,
Yeah.
like, I don't feel like we're gonna not stop being friends anytime soon. At some point in the future,
James,
I do.
got friends.
Fuck yous.
Really, like, I like hanging out with you guys. and- Oh, yeah, really.
mean.
Sorry, give me a hug.
Con's like, I'm
Fuck
out.
you.
Sorry. I love you really.
But
I do
that's
like you.
one good
Don't
thing
you?
about Spartan Wargames is like we're not just some random fucking dudes on the internet. We are, like, even if we haven't met each other. in
Some of us are
person yet,
chicks.
We are. Yeah, some of them are chicks. Some chicks with dicks, but we're all good friends.
All men with tits.
all men with tits. Yeah.
All men.
Especially me. I've got fucking my man
Yeah.
boobs are like
You
burger
got
nuts.
any?
Yeah, I can,
Rosie,
I can
you've
jiggle.
seen me topless.
I can jiggle.
I know I have not.
Yes, you
Well,
have.
well.
Ain't nobody got titties like me.
Oh
I
no!
haven't-
We've already said chicks with dicks and men with tits, and they're all fucking going off and chat about it.
You know, let's see. I want to see this.
Who's the chick with a dick?
I don't
Rosie.
know. Rosie?
Probably you, Rosie.
Question mark.
I do not have a dick.
Guys,
If I did, I'd be swinging it around like a bloody baby elephant.
here's a really good question for you. So, Halo.
Sorry.
Halo.
Hello.
How do you feel about free fall? So here's a question: Would you want 343 to only control Halo in the sense of making games using their in-house studio, or would you be happy for other studios to make Halo games and say like 343 just published?
I wouldn't mind if Infinity Ward stepped in and did like a fucking marine COD style game. That'd be pretty sick.
I think I made a post on Twitter, but I would love a really dorky Halo racing game.
I want
Like,
Halo to make an
yeah.
RPG.
Yeah, Halo RPG. Bring back what it was originally going to be. Well, obviously you had the Halo as like an RTS. Was it Halo?
Yeah,
we
because
have
Halo was
RTS.
meant to be an RTS game. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
And they also
have
brought it back
RTS.
from the Halo with Halo Wars. Like,
But they
I
also
want, like-
Which was really good,
game,
yeah.
didn't they?
I want like what Knights of the Old Republic is, but Halo. That would be sexy.
Or maybe
pretty sick.
can we go and explore the primordial timeline?
Or even like a Baldur's Gate 3, but Halo. That'd be sexy. as well.
What I want, if you guys have ever heard of PlanetSide 2, I would really like a Halo style MMO where you start off as like a UNSC lower rank Marine and maybe
pint of water.
some like future like Spartan 6 program where it's just entirely suit based enhancements and there's no like, oh, we need a 7 foot tall no, it's just all like Spartan mechs almost. But you put a dude in a Spartan 6 costume and he's the same size as a Spartan, but he's just a little dude inside it, right?
Yeah.
And it's just an entire, like, you start off as a dinky Marine, you can, like, work your way up inside, like, different sectors within the UNSC. Maybe you eventually get your own, like, fucking, like Hornet, and you can have, like, your own customized vehicle, and you, like... I think it'd be really cool to have a not, like, because PlanetSide's not really an MMO, per se.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Halo,
a
indeed.
colossal battle royale. It's a battle royale with like an infinite player cap basically, and no end term. But like something like that for Halo would be fucking sick. I think that'd be fucking baller.
Yeah.
And then
That
you could
too.
have like big battles where you have like Covenant spawn on different parts of the island, or like say each. So PlanetSide, it's like a giant island, and then there's 3 factions, and the way you play PlanetSide is you take different sections away from other factions, right?
Right, chat. Why is
Imagine that, but it's a
Rosie
fucking
laughing?
Halo
I
rig.
want to find out why she's laughing.
Right.
It'd be pretty sick.
Imagine Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO.
Breathe, Rosie.
But you're
Honestly, like,
playing
what is
as
she
the two
fucking
sides of
dying over?
Halo.
what's she laughing at for?
A minute ago, Connor put his hand. There was a green hand like Shrek behind.
Is that all
Shrek
you were
is-
laughing
Shrek
over?
is love.
Is that
Shrek is life.
Shrek is here.
Oh my god!
Wait, you mean this, Rosie?
Sorry. There it is, the Shrek hand.
Look at Shrek. Look,
Sorry,
everybody.
Those dirty green
Oh, look, it's
sausages,
Shrek.
please.
Everyone laugh at Shrek.
Everybody
Sorry.
point and laugh at Shrek.
God.
But Halo Cell says Titanfall plus Halo, or Recon says Armored
I'm down for it.
Core. Titan Phalo. I hate that.
Armored Core, no, I don't think there's any space for Halo
But,
one-on-one
look
fucking
how,
mech battle.
look how dorky Pod Racer is, right? Star Wars Pod Racer. Why can't we have a Halo one with different Halo vehicles that we can just fucking race each other in?
Bro's literally asking for Halo car, unironically.
Halo car, it's
Yeah.
You
I
throw
mean, I'll
plasma
just like
grenades.
destroy all of this because recently, whenever you guys put on a racing game mode, I'll just like dominate all of it.
Or
I
we
can always
could
end up
find-
in the top positions. Yeah.
we could finally have a Halo horror game about the floods.
Oh, James, really quickly, if you look at my webcam, do you have any epileptic viewers in chat today?
Yeah, chat. Is there anyone?
I really hope not. Oh, he didn't do it. You're lucky. Wait. Oh.
This stream is brought to you by Connor's webcam.
I'm trying to...
Yeah.
There you go.
Trying to add some colours.
Oh, there it is.
You know what that reminds me of? You know the intro to the Holy Grail?
Oh no, Halo
James,
Cell's having an epileptic seizure.
Come, Master, no.
Ah, yes, easy. I found his #1 weakness. Die!
That's how you get to. That's how you get to beat him at Halo now. Is just like epilepsy.
You know what I want to say?
Muzzle flash him, and then while he's twitching on the floor, I'll win.
But what other games could they make? Like,
I've got a brilliant idea as well. Like, so obviously, like at some point in the Halo timeline, you had like the Great Schism, where the elites were overthrown from the Covenant, and then the Brutes taken over, so they ended up having like a civil war within the Covenant. So what I was thinking about, like, is have not only not only the battles from the Great Schism, but also from like the post-Covenant Wars, from like when the Brutes and the Elites were like waging wars
Here's
against
one
each other.
for you. Arbiter in the style of Dark Souls.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Yeah.
A Covenant-based game that's set like Dark Souls.
Yeah, a dark. That's like what's that
I
called?
was thought that,
Action
yeah.
adventure. Is that is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd still call it an RPG though, because it's got role-playing elements to it.
Well,
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well,
Yeah.
Souls is kind of-
action RPG.
Souls is like Souls more than anything actually is.
Is what?
Is what?
So you have your whole you start the game, right? But I don't know if you've ever played any of the Metroid games, right?
Yes.
Or
You're saying it's a
so, you know how
Metroidvania game?
yeah, well, fundamentally, yeah. So
yeah, I see
Sekiro
that,
Sekiro specifically is just flat out a Metroidvania, whereas
I
Souls.
think that Souls like kind of became its own genre though because of.
Well, that's what
stamina.
I'm saying, right? Is like, Souls has different mechanics from lots of different genres, but if you see a game that is trying to be a Souls game, it is immediately identifiable as a Souls game and nothing else.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like
It's
so much
got
its own
dodge
thing.
rolls and
Yeah,
stamina.
yeah. Like Souls like I think is a very just like Souls like is just as much as a genre as saying like RPG. I think that's
Yeah.
very valid.
I think so too.
And it's good now because like it kind of got money for a while when people would say RPG, like you would start getting like action RPGs,
Yeah.
which is then kind of what became like the Souls formula. But it got so like everything was just an RPG for a long.
Action RPG is like Spider-Man, right?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly right. So the term like RPG, I always imagine because even like fucking. Like Skyrim, right? Or Oblivion, those are action RPGs, right?
Action RPGs.
So,
yeah.
well, they're kind of like sandbox action RPGs, right?
Like open
when I-
world adventure action RPG.
Yeah, but when
Yeah.
I think like RPG, I know it's just because I'm old, but I think just like turn-based RPGs.
Well, I don't think of turn-based. When I think of just playing, like if RPG was the only genre the game had, I would think of like old Baldur's Gate, like real-time pause.
Yeah.
type of
Yeah,
games.
okay, yeah, that's fair. Or like early Fallout.
Yeah, early
about
Fallout, open
Bioshock?
Baldur's Gate,
Bioshock.
Bioshock. I haven't played the original Bioshocks.
No, get
Rosie's
out.
like,
not-
Ro-
I'm not-
Rosie
Bioshock.
is like the biggest Bioshock fan here.
I'm not super into Bioshock, honestly. Sorry.
If
I fucking love
speak,
Bioshock,
I'm in trouble
Personally,
Why?
because I haven't
Why?
played a Bioshock.
Rosie will tell you off.
kick him off the chat. Kick him
I'm
off the chat.
sorry.
Ban him,
Why
James.
am I here with
See you,
these
Sal.
people?
Nice speaking to you, Sal.
You'll be happy to know I've completed all the Bioshock games. And you know what,
Me
right?
too.
Bioshock 2 had a goated multiplayer. Like, people didn't realise it actually had a multiplayer. It was
It did, and
good.
it was actually
Distracted
good.
the
It
whole
was like
time.
it was like a fun Call of Duty. It was wild.
I love Bioshock. I'm obsessed.
We're placing Bioshock next time you're
Would you
around.
kindly? Is a man?
I can't wait for
not entitled
Painkiller
to
Night.
Would you,
a
Sal?
brown?
Would you kindly
Sorry.
load up Bioshock and play it?
Would you?
How about
kindly?
no?
Sal should buy Painkiller for his PC that he doesn't
Oh,
own. He
yes.
should play Painkiller.
Oh,
I
I
love
would love to
Hellblade.
do that.
I need
Anyone
more
like
liquor. I'll be right
Painkiller.
back.
I never heard of that game.
What game?
I'll be right back.
Painkiller.
Oh, it's just it's an old shooter. It's really good.
It's a thing.
Oh,
It's like a boomer shooter.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice
I
is
mean,
what I'm
yeah,
thinking
we-
of.
I'm not gonna lie.
Do you like my
Hellblade.
t-shirt?
Yes, it's Hellblade.
I played like 2/3 of the first Hellblade. It's actually really good, but my PlayStation broke back when I was playing it.
The VR version of the game is wild. I've got the VR version of it as well.
I'd love to play it again. I'm a sucker for psychological horror games.
Yep. Would you call it a horror?
yeah, definitely.
Psychological, yes, but I wouldn't say horror. It's definitely not horror.
Are we on about Hellblade still? Sorry,
Yeah,
everybody.
like what genre?
Not Helldive.
What
Well, I
genre
mean-
would you? I mean, the whole premise of it is that she's fighting the voices
Definitely
in her head.
psychological.
Yeah, psychological for sure, but I wouldn't say horror.
I wouldn't call it a horror. I mean, there's horror elements to it. I wouldn't say it's an overall horror.
Yeah, so if there's horror elements, but it's not horror and it's like dark fantasy, it's not like like Berserk isn't a horror thing, but there's some very scary shit in it. You know, like it's like dark fantasy. It's not a horror game. You're right. I was wrong. Kick me. I'm stupid.
I will kick you.
So I got a big head.
Now go on, Rosie, chin in.
Chin in.
Sal's
Chin
into it
him.
now. Sal's like, go on, Rosie, fucking bang him out.
Well, I've only
Sal
got a
says
couple...
chin him, and Rosie attacks me with her chin. We've got a generational divide here happening.
The almighty chin.
Did I get it wrong?
Yeah.
Is that not what you mean?
It's kind of
No,
like
I
a
mean-
slang word for saying like beat someone up, or
You know, if you chin somebody, it's when you punch them in the chin. You
Yeah.
don't hit them with your chin. Time to bring out the bladed weapon. Have at thee. Put up your dukes,
Have at
mister. I'm
thee.
going to stab you with my chin again.
oh, you
I took it
guys.
literally, didn't I?
Chin
Oh my
him.
god, my laugh. I heard the echo of my laugh. That was embarrassing.
So
You might hear a little bit of
apparently
echo through
according
my
to
headset.
Relapse, Sal has AIDS.
True.
Okay.
Colin, thanks for the fucking check.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, James,
What about
Flash
the
Relapse.
Crimson
Fine.
I think Flash Relapse could be on the podcast, but it would require two things of him. One, he would have to show his face, and two, he would have to be able to stop saying slurs for at least 30 minutes.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. The Flash community, I love the Flash guys, but they are a little bit saucy. I think they're a bit
Yeah,
too
they
saucy.
can be a
Flash
bit
guy.
crazy. at
They're a bit
times,
too
yeah.
saucy for our live streams, but we are going to do a cross-community game night with them in the next couple of weeks for sure.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
love playing games with the
definitely.
Flash guys. Flash guys are
And
great to
yes,
play
I'm
games
speaking
with.
of
gonna play with the
Flash
Flash guys.
Yeah, speaking of the Flash community, I actually met them like a few weeks ago as well. So basically,
Yeah, I
like
wouldn't
what
have
happened, right? Like, so I'm gonna tell you my story about like my trip in DC. So what I did, right? So I woke up in the next day, right? The day after I came into DC, and then after my flight, and so what I did is like first I just like got breakfast, and then just went over to the National Mall, so where like all these main monuments are, so like the White House, the Washington Monument, then the Lincoln Memorial, and then the Capitol Building, and then just like took photos there and all that, and then just
Yeah.
like, walked around. They were quite far apart as well. Like it was pretty big. And then
That's what he said.
afterwards,
Sorry.
I went to like one of the Smithsonian museums, which was like the air and space. And I thought I'd have to like go to a museum because I would like to have a look at like history and all that. And,
Oh yeah, Sal's our local historian of the group.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So I just looked around things about like air and space and then stuff like that. And then I just did that to kill time because like there was like two other guys. The two guys who weren't from DC were like one of them's called Dead Meat Lee V2, and then he's from like Colorado, and then
Yeah.
there was another lad called Novelty who's like from Arizona, and then they
Oh,
were like
Novelty
flying
sometimes
in the air,
join.
yeah.
He's joined the customs now and again. He's a pretty swell dude.
He is, yeah. Like he does quite a lot of games as well.
He makes
so,
me swell in my
yeah.
pants.
So basically, that was what I was doing like, while I waited for like them two to like land in DC. So what we did, right? So basically, Flash, right? Like that with the picked up Deadbeat from the airport at Dulles, right? So and then Novelty was like staying at a hotel in DC. So like what I did is like I went over to like Noble's hotel and then just like met him there. So we chilled for a bit, and then before like we went over to Stevens. We're just one place called Two Silos, which is not far from Stevens Town, and we're just like Two Silos is basically like a
Yeah.
place where there's like bars and like there's basically bars, restaurants, and there's like a live music area and all that. So which is pretty cool, yeah. So we went over to Two Silos, and then that's how we met how we met Splash Dash, whose real name's Steven, and then his mate Goldliner, who's also
Doxed.
part of Flash, yeah.
Yeah. Here's Patch. Patch.
Oh, Patch is here. Hello.
Doug.
He is a big.
No,
fucking-
no.
Patch is saying hi to his uncles here.
Connor, I love how like through all of that you were just. You're exactly like me. Your brain works in mysterious ways, like seeing your mouse sort of like go around
Sorry.
your headset.
Can't help it.
Honestly, I'm the exact same.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Yeah,
look,
like,
what
when I-
jump
when
up
I
and
first-
down, watch.
Bloody hell.
I would try and do that, but I feel like I'd break my chair if I did that.
I'm not even going to attempt it.
Yeah. When I first met the guys from Flash, right, like I was actually surprised about like how short I was compared to all of them. Yeah.
But what I want to do
all do
is
look
I
pretty
want
big.
to do. Obviously, I want more international meetups, but I want the US to start doing their own stuff as well.
I think we need
Oh
more
yeah.
people.
Speaking of the US, right, I've actually got an idea for a meetup as well. Like, this will probably be in like 2 years' time. So, as some of you may know, the next World Cup in 2026 is going to be happening in America,
Oh, here he
Canada,
goes. Football
Mexico,
hooligan
yeah.
talking about football.
Yeah.
Not football.
Yeah, about football. So basically, right. Most of the games will be played in the US, but like, although some of them will be played in Canada and Mexico. So I was speaking. So
Positron
one
with the
idea I
raid of
got.
one viewer. Thank you, dude. How you doing,
Oh,
Positron?
nice,
Thank you.
Positron.
Hello, Positron's viewers, which is Positron.
The one idea I've got, right, we go to like a host city. We go to like one of the host city there where the games will be played. Then we just like go there and then just to like watch
Well,
it.
what about if people
Yeah,
don't like
so-
football, Sal?
I'm not a fan of
Yes,
football.
Sal.
Sorry.
I mean,
I don't like sports, but I like
meet
drinking.
each other as well, even if you
I
don't
like
football, yeah.
drinking.
Yeah.
Well, like when I
Yeah,
go to
'cause
Super
some
Bowl, when
people
I go to
just go
Super
there
Bowl
to get-
parties,
Or
I
we
don't
could
care
do-
about the game.
or-
I care about the food and the drink
Apparently
and the
there
friends.
was a story about a goth
Uh.
bar, but I know this story, Recon. He didn't actually go to a goth bar in the end. He just went to
Right,
a random
so
club.
Hey, good.
That's my point.
There's
here.
a, there's a
That's what I'm
goth
doing,
bar
like,
like half hour for me. You should come visit.
Yeah.
I'll take you there.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
you
going to
should-
talk about later on. So basically,
Oh, if I got it.
There's a goth bar.
Carry on with the story. I need to find my t-shirt. Hold up.
It's,
Alright.
it's,
okay.
it's custom
Basic-
custom cocktails and Cuban food.
So basically, on the second day, right, like of all of us meeting together, so like what we did is like we had a meal out at some like Irish pub. And then we just like had some food and got everyone together, and then afterwards, right, like what we did is like we went to like a Target just to like get a few things and all that, and then we just came across with the idea of like maybe like going to like a goth bar, get like a bouquet of roses, and then
Bouquet of roses. Sorry.
Basically,
I do the same
Taking
thing.
baby piss.
multiple
I'm
roses
mimicking
piss,
bunching
Rosie.
together.
A bouquet of roses.
Taking
Yeah,
piss
just
in my
get like
mate's
a
a little
bouquet.
fucking bang me. Sorry,
I'm genius if you don't shut up.
Sorry.
I'll fucking gin you.
This might be backwards.
Dickhead.
though, this
I take the mick
t-shirt.
out of James's accent all the time.
Shut the
I
fuck
told
up.
you to.
This might be backwards.
Deserved, honestly.
Nah, it's actually
Can't
fine.
read it.
Yeah. Why is it?
It looks
blurry?
censored.
Read it backwards.
I'm very vulnerable. Oh wait, sorry. Me for
Wait, why is
No,
it backwards
no,
for you?
Actually,
It's not backwards
for me. It's not backwards.
Yeah.
I'm very vulnerable right now. If any goth girls would like to take advantage of me.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So basically, what we did, right, was, we wanted to get the things that we needed for like the goth bar, so I bought like a bouquet of roses. So we forgot to buy like post-it notes, so we also wanted to buy condoms as well. So
What are you fucking chuckling at, Rosie?
in case if any of us ended up getting laid. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sal likes
Did that
to pull
happen?
all the women. It does. Of course
Oh,
it
Did you get
yeah,
pussy, Sal?
roses.
yeah. So
Okay,
basically, so what we did, right,
I'm okay.
so after, so during that, like, so we all just like chilled in my hotel as well, and then
I
just
bet
to,
you
like,
did.
Wait, did
give
you
it for,
chill
like,
in the
a-
hotel with the bouquet of roses?
Bouquet of roses.
Yeah.
Stop taking piss out of him. I'll
Sorry.
fucking bang yous.
Bouquet of roses.
Shut up, Skybox.
I'm okay.
Well, just shut.
Don't let
man.
him. Yeah, you tell him. Don't let him get to you, lad.
No, I'm just picturing what James said. A bunch of rosies.
I actually bought my wife a dozen roses just last week.
Aww.
Right.
Okay.
So what we
I've
did,
got-
right? So,
I
yeah,
wish
we
I
chilled
could.
at
I
my
wish I could
hotel
give
for a bit.
roses
Let
to
him
someone,
finish his
but
fucking
I
story.
need someone to
Get
give.
me some.
I need someone that
My
I can give
favourite flower.
roses to.
Here I am.
Yeah, but
Don't
you're,
worry,
you're
Sal, they'll let you
already,
finish
you're
your story.
already a
Rosie,
rose.
lad.
Rosie will take roses.
Sorry, Sal. Sal, carry on. Sorry.
Right. So basically, at my hotel, right. So we just chilled for a bit, and then we like got, and then at my hotel room, we were just like pre-gaming for the goth bar, and then like we were just like and then we did like a Discord call, just like what we were doing now, just like to get everybody in Flash, say, oh look, we're all together. And then a few moments later, like after we had like our food and all that, we went to like this goth bar here. So like it wasn't really like goth themed anyway. Like there wasn't really many goth birds about. So
Birds.
What
Sorry.
a waste of time.
and then
Waste
so
of
we
time.
had like a few drinks as
But
well.
like,
And then
in
like
terms of events, like I want to do. Not only do I want to do like more IRL stuff, I also want to do more content for Twitch. Like I know I'm very late to like doing stuff like that because obviously I'm predominantly a Halo streamer. But I would love to do something like, imagine a really funny Girth fan mail. Like, people send things into the PO box. Or like, Girth tries different foods on stream, for example. Just something to break up like the Halo stuff a little bit.
That means giving out your address.
yeah.
No, because
I feel that.
with a PO box, you send it to an address that I collect it from.
Oh, like you're
Yeah,
gonna
but
be able
James
to go
does
out
live at
and-
number 16,
P.O.
Staffordshire
boxes.
Avenue, Gloucestershire.
Wait, how did you say that?
Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire.
Oh wait, here's one for
Say
Skyback.
Gloucestershire. Say
You-
Gloucester.
Here's
It's
one for
Gloucester.
Skyback.
I need to look at it.
You know the source, right? You know the source.
Wait.
You know the source.
The sauce?
Yeah, the source
Yeah,
that
the
Americans can't pronounce.
Oh, we're Chestershire.
Worcestershire.
Did I say it right?
Worcestershire.
Say it again. Say it again.
Do it again.
We're Worcestershire.
Hey guys, can I get some of that Worcestershire sauce, please?
Worcestershire. It's right. Should I take
you
it off
sausage.
now?
Yeah, Sal, teach him how to say it.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Say
No, not war.
It's-
Not war.
Yeah.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Is it just
There you
Worcester sauce?
But it says Shire in it.
Yeah, well, Rosie,
I think
it's
that
kind
was
of like
half for me to
interchangeable,
know.
but you can call it
Worcester.
both.
Worcestershire sauce.
I'm getting confused now. Worcestershire.
I think what Skybox
no,
is doing
okay,
is
no,
he's
it
trying
has-
to
it
pronounce
has
all
two names.
the words.
It has two names actually.
Oh no.
So one of them is Worcestershire, and one of them is Worcester.
Worcester.
No, it's Worcester.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire
Worcester.
You
sauce.
pronounce it like you're saying
W-
worse.
Okay,
Worse.
so
Worcestershire.
WORCESTER.
Yeah, but the one thing you'll come to learn with the English language is that we're fucked. We got 3 different ways to spell in there. Recon says, darn it,
They
I
all
want to
scream
be
about like how you
Recon
pronounce it.
ads. Right, Recon, use your Twitch Prime, get rid of ads.
Worcestershire.
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 But like, I would love to do like more. Is there any like other like ideas for content in terms, or like things
Yeah,
that we could
come
do?
to
outside
my
of-
house.
Your house is massive. We
Rest
had
of
a
us
tour
Spartans.
of your house.
I
didn't
tour.
we?
Yeah, you got to tour my house. I have a guest room. I have an office. I have 2 couches. I can host some people.
Oh yeah,
Sounds
we've
so-
seen your house, haven't we?
I don't want to go. I've already seen
What?
it. I've already seen it on
Come on,
Discord.
come on, Garth. Come on.
Yeah, you ruined it. You spoiled it.
Yeah.
I am a
There's no
great
surprise
host.
If you,
I
hey,
love
look, Skybacks, if
hospitality.
you want to host the US meetup, then we can talk off stream about that.
I don't know anybody else in the U.S. Honestly.
Honestly, there's a lot of people.
You can get
that-
the guys from
there's-
Flash to join.
There's a
Who,
lot of
who in
people
this
the
server
server.
is in the U.S.?
Okay,
even?
so you got Shot, you've got Siren, you've got Recon. Oh no, he's Mexican.
Iron's
Yikes.
Mexican too.
Trinidad.
Trinidad, yeah,
Is it-
he lives in California.
Okay.
I thought he was Mexican.
No, he is Mexican, but he lives in California.
Yeah, he was born in Mexico. Yeah, he was born in Mexico, but lives in
That's the
America.
thing that people can move.
Well, yeah. So that's a weird thing about the English language too, is that ethnicity and nationality get mixed up a whole lot.
Oh yeah, we're
Like
fucked.
like Mexican means both you live in Mexico or you're from Mexico. Like it can mean both things.
Here in Britain, we pretty much got raided by every like race known to man, haven't we? We're a little bit like mongrels.
Pretty much, yeah.
We are mongrels. Like my DNA is so mixed, it's ridiculous.
Same thing with me, and like I have like no ethnic ties towards Britain.
Oh yeah, because you're half Somalian and is it half Muslim? Is that correct?
Yeah, it's like it's half Indian Punjabi. So Punjabi, so I'm like
But
quarter
he
Indian and
is the
quarter
most
Pakistani.
British
Yeah.
person out of our group. It's ridiculous.
Well, his
I know.
voice.
Yes, I'm
I
just
didn't.
usually
I didn't.
patriotic.
His
I'm
face
British.
didn't match his voice for me at all. Honestly.
Racist.
Actually, before the
Like
podcast,
his
when
voice,
we
I
did
thought
the-
he was gonna be like one of those British guys that don't have a chin and just like a
You
really
thought he
long
looked like
face
me, like
and,
bald,
like,
big, fat,
really
white.
bad teeth, just like a.
Is it actually
Yeah,
first? So before the
What's
podcast,
that
we
guy?
obviously did the meeting, didn't we? Like to chat about the podcast. Like, was that the first time that you'd ever seen like Sal on camera, or like what he looked like?
Wasn't he in last podcast?
No, I wasn't.
I've seen him before this podcast,
And
but
that's
I
Might
don't
have
know
been
when.
like in a selfie channel or something.
Yeah, it was
Maybe.
probably like a meeting or something.
When I think of when I heard Sal's voice, I thought of Bevo.
Oh yeah,
Beaver?
the guy that
Who the
swallows
heck is he?
the guy who swallows the food really weirdly. It makes the golden
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah,
Sal,
Like,
I'll show you
Okay.
after stream. It's fucking brilliant.
I can
right,
I
yeah.
can post a picture in the
Yeah, post the video as well.
So this is the like when I heard Sal's voice, this is the face that came to mind. Like stereotypical white, like dorky British dude, like no chin, messed up teeth, like kind of.
I've got high
Yeah.
opinions of you.
You just post a picture of me.
Wait a minute, did
Well, because I always say
here we go,
Britannia
here we go.
every 5 minutes.
Here's the picture for stream if anyone wants. So Sky thought that this was Sal Bevo.
Just say.
In all fairness, that is exactly what I had in mind too.
Hey.
The most recent one is more accurate, I think.
Okay.
Oh, what this
Like
one?
that-
Oh, one set.
That's like the when I heard his voice, that's what my brain thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
But so then I saw,
Well,
I'm like, that's
Right,
That's
Sal.
not-
now,
that's not
now
the
all
way.
you gotta do, right? I'm gonna cover your face. Just say the word banging.
Banging.
It's funny
It's
because
fucking banging there.
you know. Actually, I saw a
Fucking
recent
banging.
video. I saw a recent video of Bevo. He was on like an interview, and he said it's all fake. It's like a skit.
Oh, yeah,
he made
100%.
he made the character up because it made him famous.
I'll tell
Actually,
you
that-
what, another character that's on the rise at the moment. So, does any of you know the streamer Jinxie, that famous Rainbow Six
Nope.
player?
I'm aware of them.
So there's a
Yeah.
new guy. There's a new guy he's got on his streaming crew, and he's called Sketch. And he
Oh
obviously-
yeah.
and he has some kind of like ticks. But what he does,
I've
is
seen so many videos about that.
Yes, tits.
no, he has ticks, like you know, like the autistic tick.
Big tits.
But he
He's got
but
huge
he's,
tits.
But he's obviously a normal human,
Just-
but his character
massive
online is
gombly
he
bagomblers.
plays these fucking. He plays up his character. It's really funny.
I've seen so many videos about him on TikTok.
Yeah.
I remember
That's
one of
how
them.
He blew
I
up,
remember.
'cause he was playing Madden on TikTok live.
Yeah, I remember one of his videos where he was watching somebody else's Rainbow Six Siege gameplay, and he could like predict where people were going to be based off of sound cues.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
This is
I
what
remember
zero
commenting-
sexual.
I remember commenting, and I was like, "I'm never going to be as autistic as this. I can't play this game."
True, brother, true.
Like I can't
Thank
play
you,
Rainbow
brother.
Six Siege.
I hate that. I hate that. That's like a thing for me to do now. Like, thank you, brother.
For me, recently,
brother.
just in this week, it's been the brother. Ew, brother.
Brother, ew.
Brother, ew,
Oh yeah,
brother.
I've seen that one.
Ew.
Rosie, how's your
Ew.
drawing going, by the way? I'm guessing you haven't carried on with your drawing, have you, love? No.
Rosie forgot about a draw.
You had to catch me out when I was bloody drinking my drink. I nearly choked on it. I'm not gonna lie, I've been that invested in the conversation and listening to everybody that I haven't touched it.
See, that's good. So you should be.
Exactly.
I will get it finished next week. Like I'll work on it tomorrow and hopefully be
But
done.
is there
Yeah,
anything you
yeah.
want
A likely story.
Is there
Well,
any-
I'm away Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, taking the dog to the beach.
The beach.
The beach.
Do you want to
Le
show
beach.
anyone anything that you're working on at the moment that's not Halo related or Halo related?
I don't know if there's anything worth looking at.
Because guys, anyone who's watching
She
chat,
did just open her own OnlyFans though, by the way, guys.
Rosie
If anybody
is
watching
gonna
wants
be
to go
doing a
subscribe.
lot of,
Way.
artworks going
I did
forward,
not
so she's
open
gonna
an
make a
OnlyFans.
load of like Halo-related stuff for Spartan Wargames,
Rosie fan.
and whatnot.
Fuck yeah. Well, your art has been very good so far, Rosie. Especially that new logo you've got. That is very cool.
Oh yeah, someone really cool
Is there
made
anything
that
you want me
logo.
to like show
Yeah.
on screen at all, Rosie? Well, I've got your link up.
You could show off that new cool logo she made recently.
Just show whatever tickles your fancy.
Okay. Well, as you can see, this is her dog patch.
Oh, that's
This is-
funny you say that. I've got that on my tablet.
Oh,
but
is that the one?
The camera doesn't pick it up though, unfortunately. It's
That's
too
fine.
bright.
Just say-
I
Yes.
can
Fine,
full
yeah.
screen it. This is Patch.
Hello, Patch.
Hello,
Patch.
Patch. She absolutely loves her dog.
Oh, you can't see that one at all, but
Oh, there you go. I see it. Oh, that's really, really good.
that's one I've
That's-
drawn.
That detailing is amazing.
It's
you can
taken me
make-
fucking ages. This
What are
was
those called?
The, let me get the
Oh,
original
no, it
picture up.
doesn't want to zoom in on DeviantArt.
You could make Halo coloring books.
Oh wow, you wait until she
You
should
should.
see what she's done with
This
Halo.
is what I got the original picture of. It's a screenshot, and then
Right,
I've
right.
drawn
I
it
remember.
all.
I remember that picture. Yeah.
And then
so
I've
if you're
drawn
watching
it.
the stream now, I'm gonna.
You know how coloring books are just black outlines, right?
Yes,
And then
yeah.
people color them in. You could make those of
So-
Halo. You could make Halo coloring books and
So
sell them.
you-
Because
look
that detail was amazing.
well, look at this
Yeah.
one that's on stream right now.
James will
You
probably
made-
have a better.
you made that one?
Yes, yeah.
Oh my god.
So I basically
really,
I
really
got
good.
the original picture. I drew the whole thing, repainted the background, and then repainted Master Chief and all of that.
Looking real good.
Getting there. I'm still practicing.
This
I think
one
my proudest
is,
one at the moment is my dog.
This one is currently my wallpaper on my computer. So she took that Spartan, the Master Chief Spartan from the last image, and she took reference of one of my screenshots that I took, and she kind of amalgamated them together.
I've done it in
Oh, nice.
different styles, but again, my camera is a bit bright. I've also done it in other styles. I've just been playing
Oh,
around.
right, nice.
with
Yeah.
You're an artiste for sure.
She's definitely an
Okay.
artiste. So we've shown that one.
I wish I was
asked her
artistic,
to do
though.
a profile picture for me on some of my socials.
I think I've got that on my
So
tablet.
this was the first one she designed. So she took my Halo 4 Spartan. So this was the first like
I'm back.
Halo drawing that she did for me. So again,
Again,
she took inspiration from my screenshot and then did this.
Yeah, it's too
Nice.
bright. Yeah.
Nice, yeah, I've seen that.
I had a picture of his face, and then I just drew his face and drew in the details. Had to alter it a bit to make it look a bit more like James, because the picture wasn't the best one of him. But I've also drawn. I've done another one of the dogs all together. Again, the thing's too bright, but that was my first attempt at drawing dogs digitally.
Wait a minute, have you got that on your DeviantArt? Let me just check. Yeah, you have. Here you go.
I do. I have that. Okay.
I gotta follow Rosie on DeviantArt now.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spam her link in chat in a second anyway.
What else have I got on here?
My dog, little chewy chops.
Oh, that one I did on it's like canvas paper basically. That was my second drawing of a dog I'd ever
No,
drawn.
there's my dog.
I'm gonna do a better one
It's my
soon,
dog.
but yeah, I tried to pick out his details.
You did really well. She's also done a few drawings for other people. So she did one for my boss at work,
Oh yeah, I've forgotten the name of the dog now.
Zach.
That Zach, and I had a little thank you message from Zach.
So what I've done is I've sent the link
Why are you
to
Thousands
spamming
of times.
the link in the chat?
Thousands.
just so that people know exactly what it is. But yes, there's her DeviantArt link. Give her a follow, and yeah, she's gonna make some more art for us.
I am. I've just been a very busy week because my dog's just had an operation a couple of weeks ago, so I've been trying to look after him. And
AKA
keep him
his
fine.
knackers are off.
I'm gonna follow Rosie for sure on
Oh,
DeviantArt.
thanks, guys.
I haven't been on my DeviantArt in like 10 years.
Even if you don't have DeviantArt, you can also follow her on Instagram as well. I think she's got all of her links on her DeviantArt page anyway.
I think
Nice.
I do.
Smart.
If not, then they're all on the Instagram anyway. But it's DeviantArt_RosieBell.
You know what's crazy is I made my DeviantArt account like 15 years ago, and I have
wow.
3,000 page views, but I haven't even opened it in like 10 years.
I've only just opened it.
I have art from like my high school projects on here.
What was it? It's DeviantArt_RosieBell.
Yes, yeah.
I'll
That's
make
the
sure that I
crap.
put that in the stream.
And that's the same as the Facebook group, which you are the moderator, aren't you? Or admin.
I am a admin of your group, indeed.
You are an admin of it.
So there's her Instagram.
I think I'm in that Facebook group as well, like where you're like promoting
Yeah,
your art.
I invited all my friends on Facebook to it. So a lot of people managed to join it.
So I'm
Chad.
hoping to get this drawing finished in the next few days and get that uploaded. I need to put the logo on it as well. Don't I won't forget. But again, I'm completely new to drawing digitally. I'm fairly.
What do you
I say new to drawing. I've done drawing for years, but I've only.
What do you use?
found myself. I use Procreate on my iPad, and I've got
My
pen.
mom does the same.
Yeah,
She
it's
loves
really
it.
cool. It's taken me
mom-
quite well to learn like the techniques and stuff, and learn about all the pens and things and how you layer everything.
Oh yeah, I keep seeing Procreate videos on TikTok that like show people who know what they're doing, like
Yeah.
make works of art in 30 seconds. It's crazy how fast you can do stuff on Procreate. My
I'm
mom
thinking
has-
about
my
getting one
mom's-
just to Procreate.
Yeah, my
I'm still
mom's been
learning.
like a hobbyist artist for a long time. When I was younger, she would just like do random drawings, and she loved doing Zen doodles.
Oh
She
yeah.
loved doing all that kind of stuff. Like that was like her hobby. And then when my parents got like iPad Pros, like the big ones, my dad uses them for work, and he just got my mom one as well.
wow.
And so then I
Nice.
bought her Procreate on her iPad. I'm like, Mom, you're gonna love this app. And so she sends me Procreate stuff all the time. I'm gonna find one she just recently sent me, and I'll show it to you
Anyways,
guys.
Connor, with you typing in that font, it looks like when you complete a mission on GTA and they say like mission passed or if you got wasted. Yeah.
That's because it's the GTA
Oh,
font. That's what my logo
Yeah,
uses.
GTA.
We just made
Yeah.
this last week.
I love things like that though. That's something else I've been working on, but I'm not proud enough of it to show it. I'm
Yeah.
still practicing.
It's really good.
I want to do a bit of that sort of thing as well. Just have a bit of fun with like colours and things. But I've completely self-taught myself on it, so
Yeah.
I haven't.
She has as well. I mean,
Mastered
I
it
did.
or
She's probably
anything,
just been watching videos, I'm sure.
Anyways, James, look at the stream because you're in for a surprise.
Thanks for the stretch.
What a surprise!
What a surprise.
Ooh, what a thunk!
Funk.
I used to just draw on like canvases and canvas paper and
I
stuff.
made this bird too.
Bird. I'm a bird.
I love that.
Yeah, look at that bird.
That's really pretty.
Bird.
Yeah, my mom loves it.
I
It's like
fucking
whenever
hate
she gets
drawing.
free time.
I'm no good at it.
I'm terrible at it as well. I can do sketches. Like I used to do a lot of real life sketches. Like I would just sit in a chair and look at a scene and just sketch the entire
Alright,
scene.
Bob Ross.
That was super fun to do. But I'm not good at color theory at
like
all.
watching
I'm not
people
good at
paint.
I'm not good at drawing from just in my brain. I can't create things. I could just look at
Yeah.
it and then copy it.
I'm very
Yeah.
I'm very bad at translating things to paper. Very bad.
If you, since I followed you, Rosie, on DeviantArt, if you look at my DeviantArt, you'll probably see some of my old sketches that I've done. They're probably on there.
Do you want to send your link to your DeviantArt?
Sure, why not?
And then I can show
Embarrass
everyone
myself.
on stream your DeviantArt.
I will totally embarrass myself on your
Yes.
your stream. Will you put it in your Twitch channel or in the Discord?
Put it in the Discord. I just opened up a picture of fucking Devo.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything on here in years, but I do have it all sectioned into galleries. I have poetry, I have photography, I have graphic design, I have
Hell.
traditional art.
Astronaut wanted ASAP. Cheater stuff.
Doctor at the God of Boss Bar. That was one of my first ever pieces of Photoshop work as well. Was a fucking what were they called now?
The shoop de whoop.
Shoop de whoop, yeah. Shoop de
What
whoop.
is this one? My head sketch.
Oh yeah, I had
shit.
to do looking in the mirror without looking down. Just draw like without picking up the pen. I couldn't pick up the pen. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I could look down, but I couldn't pick up the pen. So I'd look in the mirror and look down and
Right,
just draw
I see.
without picking up the pen. That was the art project.
If I still got it, yeah, I've still got it as one of my channel redemptions. Not channel redemptions, but sub goals. So if I hit 15 subs on stream, I have to draw an image on Paint. So like someone chooses an image and then I draw it on Paint. I've had to do that a couple of times.
I don't think I could do that on Paint, really. Like,
I think the one that I'm most proud of is the bookcase sketch. That's my best one, I think. And that one's like 2012 is when I put it on here.
I've just gone on Discord because I've noticed that a couple of people had left. I think they were bots, but I know that we are currently just over 900 members on Discord, which is fucking fantastic.
Very nice.
It is very
brilliant,
nice.
yeah.
Considering
I'm glad that we
I
reached
wanted to move away from the Facebook, because with Facebook we've got over 2,000 members, but Facebook is dead as a platform for like interactions and groups and all that kind of stuff. So being
Very
able
true.
to convert members to Discord is great. The only reason why I haven't announced anything at 900 yet is because recently there's been a lot of Discord bots, so I want a little bit more natural people coming into the server before I announce it. So I know I promised a 24-hour live stream, but I probably will do that when we hit 1,000 members.
Well,
will
Mr.
then-
Guff,
Fair enough. It's entirely up to you. What do you want to do?
Well,
Sign up
I
for
said I
that
want to
already.
do it. I want to do a celebration because it's fantastic that I've been able to convince people to join my Halo adventure, and they're coming along with it. So I'll do a 24-hour live stream. I am currently 48 followers away from doing a Cortana cosplay stream where I'm going to dress up
he's
as,
also currently 48 years old, which is crazy.
but I am going to dress up as Cortana.
It lined up perfectly.
I'll even get Rosie to paint my face blue.
Oh, yes, please. I would be so happy.
I think.
I mean, she's an
I think you
artist,
should
so
dress
it'll
up
make
as
sense for
Cortana,
that.
and then she should
Right,
wear
okay.
Master Chief's armor.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
good.
yeah.
I'm glad I'm wearing something not revealing.
We're
You'll
gender,
be in
gender
a
reverse.
full suit of Mjolnir armor, and then James is Cortana.
Skin tight
Just don't,
Inside
just don't
Yes,
stand out
James,
with the
yeah.
bulge hanging out.
That would be hilarious. That would be
Well,
so funny.
James,
if
make-
if he
make
dressed
sure
up
the
as
room's
Cortana,
cold
then
as well.
Rosie was Master Chief.
Yes.
Needs to be
That
a
would be
cold
really
room so
funny.
his nipples are stiff as fuck and his cock looks tiny.
Yep. Exactly.
Or I could just be the Arbiter as well, just like dress up as an elite.
You could be old Sergeant Johnson, Sal.
Yep.
Oh
Just-
yeah,
just
I could
get-
do
yeah,
that.
you
Just
could
get a
yeah,
mustache.
Dude, you're
That's
basically
just-
already Sergeant Johnson. You just need a hat.
And you need a
You
mustache.
couldn't be Sergeant Johnson.
You even have the square head,
Johnson.
just like he does.
Yeah, definitely.
You couldn't be Johnson after they whitewashed him, but you could be before they
Yes.
whitewashed him.
Yeah, true. Oh, I know what the lady's like.
Johnson will always be black in my soul.
Oh, 100%.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, he's the OG. But yeah, no, we got some really good goals to hit. And I feel like as soon as I hit 1,000 members on Discord and then eventually 1,000 on Twitch, I feel like I've then at least accomplished something on something that's...
And then he can die happy.
And then I could just disappear. I could just live. No, I won't disappear. No, I would just feel like I've done something good for the community that I've grown up with. That I've managed to get all these people together for one common thing, and that's the love of Halo and custom games.
Yeah.
You have to understand though,
definitely.
James. You have to understand that even though that is a personal goal, you know, you already have done.
Yeah.
And like, I worry that if you're putting a number on it, that, you know, if you never reach that number, you're never going to understand what your contributions have been. And you do have to understand that your contributions already have been massive.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I get that and I appreciate that.
We do love the customs. I think, you know, well, we wouldn't be having this discussion if we didn't love the customs, because the customs is, you know, what brought us all together, really. And like anybody that's viewing that is already part of the community will all attest to the fact that we fucking love Spartan Wargames. And you know, if you do hit another 200 people, then great. You know, we want that for the community. We want it to grow, but you also have to understand that it already is fucking awesome. Yeah. And thank you.
No,
It
you're
is,
very
yeah.
welcome. I'm always reminded every day, like, of how well. I'm not going to say I do, because at the end of the day, I think of it as a group effort. I mean, I obviously do a lot, but you guys do a lot just by showing up in the party. Just showing a number that, you know, having that one person in the party just goes to show, you know, like, this person's gone out of their way to be around and show up. And that's why I do what I do. Just knowing that.
Yeah. Rosie, what is that Halo 3 and Lethal Company image you posted? Is that your own image?
Oh yeah, it's one from when me and James were on Lethal Company.
You can play Halo 3 in Lethal Company?
So we found.
Oh, no.
So basically, the entire Halo 3 menu is a VOD for the television.
Okay, just the menu. You can't actually play the game.
So if I show you a picture, I'll upload it in the chat here. Give me a second.
That would be so cool, actually, if you could be in the ship just playing Halo 3.
Guys, look, I have streamer eyes.
Oh, beautiful!
Right,
you and your ring lights.
Have a look at that. So I'll put that up on stream for everyone anyway. But
also, everyone can note the pictures of James
we
with Pat.
we played Halo 3 and Lethal Company.
Incredible. Next
yeah,
generation gaming.
Beautiful.
Recon, I will play Lethal Company at some point, but like I said, I've been playing Lethal Company so much with so many groups, I'm a little bit burnt out on it at the moment, but I will return.
I'm super burnt out on Lethal Company right now.
Yeah.
Will someone
Although
play
I will say,
with
James,
me?
on the topic of goals, maybe after we do hit like the next, you know, like member goal for the Discord, and
Yes.
we could jump onto the next goal, which is like banning KDA Recon.
Recon, we love you.
No, we all need that one person who just like chats bare shit, and then there's always like
absolute fucking mash 24/7.
Yeah.
Now we've already got USAL, we don't need another.
Yeah.
But again, it's another reason why I do what I do, because I get to meet so many good personalities. Like I you know, like I'll say it for like people like Recon. Like we take the piss out of you, Recon, like a lot, and the same with Sal. But we do it because we love you. You're good members of the community.
Platonically.
Yeah, I love pissing on
Why
Recon.
do you
We love you platonically,
Wait,
Minor. We love you platonically.
He likes pissing on Recon, did I hear?
He likes pissing on him platonically, Twitch.
Speaking of pissing on, right? Have any of you seen that new Shogun show?
Why does
that's
Twitch
on,
care if it's
on
platonic or
Disney?
not? The new what show?
There's a new show called Shogun on Disney, and it's got the guy who plays Hanzo in Mortal Kombat. I've
heard of it.
There's a scene right at the beginning where like the guy gets fucking pissed on. It's fucking brilliant.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen
It's
it.
really gory as well. It's really gory. It's good. I won't spoil too much, but if you like TV shows about like cultures and communities and all that kind of stuff, it's a really good one. Basically,
I've made my background effect too subtle.
Basically,
Need to fix that. One
some
second.
pirates try and go to Japan and end up like getting involved in like a civil war that's kind of like happening in Japan. So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
That's cool.
oh, the puppy's asleep. Sorry.
Is the pupperino?
Oh,
soup.
sleepy doggy.
Oh, fuck is this
Oh,
place?
Recon, what I mean
sleepy
by taking the
doggy.
piss out of you is like memeing about, say, like if we joke about KDA Recon's mum or whatever, or if we have like a particular running joke, we do it because yeah, you're just a great. We all meme on each other at some point. Like everyone memes at me. Like you can ask any of my IRL friends, and they're like, "Well, James is a fat fuck. He's diabetic." Or I look at Connor.
True.
I'll look at Connor, and I remember one time I think I said that you were.
Don't say it.
Okay.
Another thing that I do as well.
Okay, you can say it. I changed my mind. I
think at one point I said that Connor. I think Connor was a cancer patient because of his bald head.
Yeah, I look like the rare case of a progeria child making it past 12 years old.
I get
Yeah.
called. I don't know if
I don't
I'm allowed
think-
to
Like,
say
I-
what.
I
I
do
always
take the
rip
piss
into
out of
Connor
people
about
a lot
the fact
as
that
well.
he's bald. I rip into Rosie because she's a midget.
He calls
Wait,
me half
she's
Also
pint.
short.
true. Yeah,
I
she's
am, yeah.
3'2", so
How tall are you?
she's
5'2".
3'2".
5'2".
Damn.
Rosie's 3'2".
She's not actually legally a midget, but
If
when
you
she,
were in Flash, right, everybody would just like call you short.
well, she's-
My
Because
mom
there's,
is
because there's actually a
4'11".
girl, right? Because
I'm
there's
called
actually a
half
girl
pint.
who's like 5'2", and then everybody just takes the piss out of her, just calls her
well,
short.
Rosie's called half pint. I call her half pint.
My mom's 4'11". She's almost a midget.
She's
my
she's
mum's
almost
about that as
legally a. Well, you have to. You can't say midget. You have to say.
All person.
You can't even say dwarf, can you?
I think I can say whatever I
Lacking in the
want.
height.
It's your mum.
Not
But like,
quite a full
if we're
pint.
legally speaking, you have to say someone with a. Vertical...
I don't think there's any laws about it.
It's all different in every country.
Yeah.
It's small.
I mean, back onto the topic, right? Like,
I'm on a
I
chair
have
that's
to
very
take
high up.
I often take the piss out of people as well. Like, basically, like, when I play customs with you guys, like, I always, like, give people nicknames based on their gamer tags. So, like, with you, Connor, like, I always say, come blast the sex. So, like, whenever you join, I'll say, blast
True.
the sex. That's
You do say that, Sal. I have noticed
Into
that.
the cum
Yeah.
zone. He's only said it like 1,000 times.
Ellen.
And then with Skybacks, it's hi backs,
Hi back.
Yeah.
Hi,
But
Max.
what
And then
I
when he
sometimes
leaves,
say, like,
it's bye, Bax.
bye backs.
When he
I
gets
either
angry,
say
you say, you're gonna
Skybot.
cry, Bax.
I ever say the
No one said
Skybot
that.
or Sky
I did.
TV, I call it.
Yeah, Skybox. I've been called Skybox for the past
Yeah,
like
but-
10 years,
yeah, 'cause
honestly.
basically-
What I
over
do
here-
just to annoy Skybacks is I
He
capitalize.
capitalizes the B.
Yeah, the B in
I
your
know.
name, I capitalize it
I
all
don't.
the time.
It annoys me. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Sky Bax.
Backs.
And then with Rosie, right, like I always call her the nursery rhyme, so I always sing the ring-a Rosie.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Yeah. I used to get called Rosie Bellend.
Yeah.
Whenever I
used
find
to
out
call you
that Sal
Rosie
is
Bellend.
hosting, I always
Rosie
go,
Bellend.
he is the captain
Yeah.
now.
I like
Well, I'll
it.
tell you
That's really
something funny what happened. Like, I think Rosie, you were in this custom game as well. So basically, like, obviously we were playing like Mongoose Slayer, right? And then I just saw like Logan, and then I thought it was you, so I just started singing "Ring a Rosie," and then just because I
And then
thought
that
you, and
became
then
a
you were
tick.
like, "What? What's
It
going
became
on?"
a
Why is
tick
he
you do
gay?"
every single time.
Yep.
The sound
Yeah.
doesn't have Tourette's. Is that what it
Piss
is?
On recon, please. Every day I be pissing. Oh dear. Turn into.
That's
Just
why
to
I-
clarify,
that's why I
Twitch,
always
we
get
will not be
referred to
pissing on the
attention.
minor.
I will.
No.
Nah, we would. That's why I
But
often
guys,
get
I
will
referred
do
reckon
to
what we should do as soon as we hit
yeah.
1,000 members, like going back to the like,
We have a piss stream.
we do have a piss stream, but Connor, I don't want you to feel like that's gonna be it. Like, there's gonna be so much more, but I don't know, just something about hitting 1,000 just rings really nice to me. Like,
Girth's
Oh,
getting
no,
1,000 and then just
it's definitely
disappear.
something to look forward to. I want you to get your gratification before that, you know?
yeah, and I appreciate
to
that.
just-
And you know what, right? I actually had that before, so like, we're gonna talk about Ecto again. So like, me and Ecto, we talk outside the community like a fair bit anyway, and there was a time where I had to tell him to like, I told him you need to stop. I'm going to use the word wasting your money on me, because like he would always come into the stream, he would buy all the merch, he would subscribe every month, he would send bits and all of that, and he had to have a stern chat with me saying I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't like what you do and what you represent. And he was like, you need to understand that people will pay for things that they enjoy, and it just so happens I'm enjoying what you're doing, so I'm going to keep doing it.
Based.
So it's really sometimes I find like it can be really hard to, like, I don't know why, just hear that.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just, you know, you have to put more faith into other people's opinion. You know, people that you trust and like, you know, you need to be able to see how they see you more. It's easier said than done, like, but you know, you got to be able to trust how people view you more than how you view yourself.
You're a good egg.
Because
I try
Yeah.
and be a good egg.
Proud of you.
obviously, it's good. It's good to use a lack of fulfillment as a driving, but you know, you also need to sit back sometimes and be like, hey, you know, I've done some pretty fucking good stuff, and I'm happy about that.
Well, a good example of that is the charity stuff. Being able to get like fucking loads of people in my local area to come and play Halo on a Halo LAN. You know, so we did a little tournament where you had little plaques that you could win. And what was really nice about that is not only did you have people from our like age group play, you had people who were older than us, but you also had like a new generation of Spartan, like, you know, kids that have never heard of Halo before, and their parents are showing them Halo for the first time, which I thought was pretty sick. I do want to start doing more charity stuff like that again, and I do want local exposure for Halo. It's just obviously a little bit hard at the moment, so that's
Really
why
enjoyed
we do.
that.
You hear that, Twitch? James is going to expose himself locally.
Rosie was there, weren't you, Rosie? You
Didn't
were
I
helping.
come third?
In the free for all, yes.
Yeah.
So we did a
so
16-player free for all, and then we did round base, and Rosie came third.
Yay.
Rosie
Nice.
did all right, actually, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I
Yeah.
got involved. I was there for the whole day. I'm a good friend.
She was there. And not only that, it
And
wasn't
you
just
dad
Halo.
gave
We
me
had
sandwiches.
yes.
I
my
like
dad,
Rosie.
My dad did make you sandwiches.
And
Yes.
he kept sneaking some chocolate to me. I was like, oh, thank you.
I think
You-
Rosie's a friend that everyone should have. I think.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
kind of just put up with her. I found her, and she's
Everybody
Rosie.
needs a friend
Rosie,
like Rosie.
Rosie is like a little rescue.
Everyone
I'm
needs a
not
friend
gonna lie,
like Rosie.
guys. Like, I would not be here if it weren't for James. Like,
She's
Oh,
getting
my little
all
life.
soppy now.
I am, but he's my life, literally. Like, I'd be lost without you.
My life.
My brummy
Boy.
out a bit now because like I'm nervous and everyone's watching me. But
Your brummy
Yeah.
what? Your brummy accent.
my brummy accent comes out. a
Rosie,
little
look into my eyes.
Oh my god! I didn't even notice that.
Don't look at. Never look at Con.
Hold on,
Never
do that
look at
again.
him.
bit. Words like this.
Don't look at him.
Oh my god.
That is fucking
I-
horrible. I'm putting that in the chat.
You look
Wait, it
like
gets worse.
he looks like Beelzebub Boss from Tenacious D.
Oh, Beelzebub.
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 What's that?
Beelzebub Boss is a funny name.
Anyways, Connor,
I'm
Recon just called you
Beelzebub.
Porn Master X.
Porn Master X.
Yes. Look
I
at
don't
the
give a fuck
screen.
if you're a minor,
You know,
Recon. I
I-
will fist fight you.
I'm gonna put this as my wallpaper.
I will fist fight you and I will win because you are a small minor. You hear that,
Right,
Twitch?
can
I
we
will
get-
assault
can
a
we-
minor,
can-
Twitch.
Can we get away from this whole minor talk?
Nobody has to know he's a minor. We can just
All
say
right,
whatever we
Theresa
want.
May. All right.
Yeah.
Christ, I'm getting. I swear to God, sometimes I sit in these calls and I'm like, why do I even bother hitting record? Because everyone's just gonna cancel me.
Wait, James, look at my camera. I'm gonna put myself in Saw. There you go. I got Saw lighting now.
Nice.
Oh my god. I feel like
Sorry.
I want something
stop.
to play with, but I haven't got anything cool.
Yeah, I really shouldn't have done this because
Oh, are we all doing custom backgrounds now? One set. Change video
I don't have
background. I'm gonna do one of Buddy the bartender. There we go.
you know what? Just to stop myself from not focusing on the podcast, I'm
There he is. Buddy the
I'm gonna not
bartender.
have backgrounds.
Or as
on.
everyone calls
I'm
him,
gonna-
Buddy the sex offender.
Sorry.
I can't hear you, Connor, if you're talking.
I'll just be me and me, double me.
And you, yeah,
I said on account of Buddy being a sex offender.
It's very rhythmic. I've had so many people comment on my profile picture on Discord that it's like
Why have you got a pug dancing in the screen?
it's so rhythmic.
Yeah, in the
I just
background.
realised I've got Mario Goatsy appearing on stream.
Uh
Oh no.
oh.
I will say,
Yeah,
Skybox. It is very good that you grew hair.
You don't like
I
my
think to be-
bald self?
I think to be
If
fair, you
me-
look
if
better
me and
with
you-
hair than without it.
If me and you were in the same stream at that point, we would look like we were doing like a post-cancer seminar.
Oh, because you were bald as well at the time.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm not bald. That's why I'm not taking my hat off, because I don't want to fucking the criminally horrible hairline. But
I think you.
Bro, I have a
widow's
widow's peak for days, dude. It goes.
Saying
like,
that, you know what, Skybags, yours is actually.
I have
gotten
a widow's
lot better,
island.
'cause the last time you showed us your hair, you had fucking receding hair, like really.
it's
bad.
still the hairline is still there. My wife just put product in it and like did it up a little bit. Is
Yeah.
why. But the hairline's still there. I still have. It still goes back to like here, and then forward. Like it's still the widow's peak.
you know, I'll get mine out for the stream.
Yeah, here we go. It's like a little
There
one. It's like
he
a
is.
little 1 inch. Like,
Oh, I like
square.
it actually.
It
No,
suits
I
it.
like that, Con. You look really good actually.
Yeah.
You
I
like
it
this?
a lot.
You
I like
this?
it.
Yeah,
No, I like
Yeah.
it.
Connor,
I like it.
It's you.
Stop bigging me up.
No, I like it. No, honestly,
What do you mean?
nice.
He looks really nice.
Do you
Here's
know,
the- here's the thing.
do you know what Connor looks like? He looks like a better looking version of Queso.
Queso.
Queso's hilarious.
I'm changing glasses.
I love Queso.
Here's the thing, Con, is that I prefer myself bald. I have
me
hair.
too. Absolutely.
I have hair for other people. Other people like my hair. I hate it.
He's out here.
I was the
doing
same
others.
way for a very long time, and then
So-
I'm doing it now, and I got it all
Like,
off.
like you and I, we could shave every day. We'd be bald brothers. Like I'd
Yeah.
be fine with it. I have this hair because other people seem to think it looks
Connor,
good. I hate it.
Like, so I've obviously got.
I mean, it
long
does look
hair,
good, to be
but
fair.
Do you think like, could you imagine me bald? Like with the long beard, but just
Yes.
bald.
Yeah, I could see it.
Interesting.
Do
Affirmative.
you guys want me to show you
Yeah,
what I
I
look like
think
when I
to be
had
fair.
hair? I'll pull up a picture of what it looked like when I had hair, because
Bro, I have.
hair.
I've gone through so many hairstyles. Let me try to find one I can show you. All of a sudden, super
This is a good
silent.
podcast.
we all
It is,
we
yeah.
all stopped talking. No, I've had
Sal is saying, bruv, Saleh, why are you in my room?
You what?
did I tell you that I used to have a perm?
Welcome, Sal. Welcome to the stream.
Wait, let's see.
I used to have a perm, yeah. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna find a picture of it. It's back when I married my wife 8 years ago. I had a perm. So my wedding photos, I have a perm.
Get out of my room. It's
But
a
then
different
actually,
Sal, Halo Sal. There's
All
two
right,
of them.
yeah. I
shortly,
think that might be
shortly
my
after
sister.
that, I decided it was too expensive.
I think the one. I don't know.
Oh,
like,
I gotta post these too. I gotta post these. I have to post
Oh
these
wait,
for
are we
sure.
seeing these on Discord? Are we?
I'm gonna post them on Discord. These aren't the perm.
Yeah,
but
I think
have to
that
post
might
these
be,
AI pictures.
Is this AI generated?
Yeah.
yeah, it's actually my sister. Yes, Sal Exa or whatever.
Oh, hello, Sal's sister.
Oh,
Uh,
I Sal's sister.
I was
Those are-
gonna, I was
those are
gonna
AI
make a
pictures.
joke there, but we can only make a joke about Recon's mum.
True.
Are you actually in your sister's room right now?
yeah, I am.
Fucking get out of her room.
Bro, sister,
Don't
bro.
listen to him.
Why do
Yeah,
hey,
I just
Sal,
picked a
why-
room which is not
Sal,
really quiet,
If you're, in
yeah.
if you're in the same house right now, why don't you go barge in and jump on fucking Sal? Get him out, drag his ass out of the fucking room.
Yeah,
Alright, guys, I got some.
she
I got
probably
some
would if she
pictures.
was still here, but right now she's at uni.
Right.
So
okay.
this was in 2019. This right.
Yes, I think I've seen. I think you might have shown us this one before.
that was
Okay.
me. That was me with like relatively fine hair, and then I lost 6 stone and cut all my hair off, and then I looked like I like a monk. 1 second.
I'm
I look like
posting some-
Actually, I don't even.
I look like this.
Yeah.
That was me. That was me 6 stones later. I'm now at my heaviest. I put all my weight back on.
Wait,
and then
Sal,
in 20,
would you have chinned him?
I probably
I'd have
could.
banged you out. I'd have banged you out, Sal. And this is me in 2015. If you can see that.
You look like fucking Joel from Vine Source, bro.
You look. I don't know. Honest.
Who wants to see
Forgot
a
what I was
really
gonna say,
embarrassing
like-
photo of me and Rosie?
No. Oh,
Anyways.
what's fun.
Anyway, speaking of chinning
Right.
people up, right?
All right, check those
Right.
out, guys.
Wait. Okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say, right?
By the way,
Thank
I
you
was
for
16
kidding
and
me.
I was 16. I was 16 in this photo.
You look older.
Fine.
I
Bro,
know,
you
that's what I mean.
with long hair looks weird.
Right, okay, so let me just open up some Facebook images.
Oh no.
Well,
These are some really
well.
embarrassing photos of me. They look nothing like me now because luckily God has graced me. Let me show you one of me now as well on another tab. I would have boxed him up. He's lost every single WWE fight against me. Your sister is she
Well,
honestly,
that's
she
classified, yeah.
honestly, right? Fight and talk here. Anyway, so this is me and Rosie at Download Festival.
Oh, he went to download. I actually,
Damn, James, you're a
haven't had
fucking
my
stud.
school went
Look
to
at,
Oh,
look,
download.
at that.
wow.
Look at the fucking sunburn in my head. Like you can just see
Bro.
like the fucking skin. This
You-
fucking
you
guy.
look-
This guy is uninterested.
You look 12 years old when like somebody put a fake beard on you.
Oh yeah. Also, right, that might like I'm gonna show you right now. My chin's here.
Huge.
Yeah, that's where the chin resides.
That's where the chin is, right?
Well, that's the same for
Do you want me
me.
to
Like it, right there.
James, this was me at Download the same year. 1 second.
Oh yeah, I forget you went on 2016, so we could have bumped into you.
This is me at Download the same year.
Nice.
Oh, dude, that you look really good in that photo. Actually, I like it.
Thanks, Daddy.
So
Good luck, Anita.
this is a picture
I wasn't
of
even-
me and a friend of mine at a nightclub. I can't believe this was me!
Which one, the left or
God.
right?
Look at this!
Jesus Christ. Fuck you,
It's
hell,
really
lad.
bad. This is me with my
That's ridiculous.
This is me with my chin strap. Again, look, no beards. This is why I grow a beard, guys. It
Oh
gives
my
me
god,
weird
Yeah,
that
expressions.
doesn't look
so
anything
good.
like you at all.
This is me. This is me
That-
Oh, I
and
think
That's
you have
McDonald's.
a really
ridiculous.
nice face.
Looks nothing like you.
No, I don't. I'm glad you grow a beard, James.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're hitting it.
Christ.
McDonald's. This is me at college.
Oh my god.
This is
You don't look
me
like the same
in
person
last
at
year
all.
of secondary school with a couple of my old classmates. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with this hairstyle at this time. It was pretty bad. And then here's me now, next to Steve Downs.
Hello, Zeddy.
You look so different.
I
What do you guys
know.
think
You
of-
know
what do you
what?
think of my
It's
perm?
really funny. Like all my friends say, you know what? Out of everyone I know, you've transformed. The
I didn't see
most,
it.
Like, oh, one
It's
sec.
in the Discord chat.
Say Discord.
Discord.
Sorry, you said Discord then.
What?
It's like when James says Skybacks.
Skybacks. Right. So here is our.
Your perm looked
Discord-
pretty good, to be
Discord
fair, but
chat.
I imagine that perm, much like my long hair,
This
is
is
why you.
Skybacks.
I liked
Oh
having
shit!
the
There's you
perm,
proposing
but
to your wife.
Yeah,
Wait,
it
what's
became-
that? Like when you
it became
proposed to
too
her.
expensive. Yeah, it's when I proposed to her. Yeah, I have a video of it
Oh,
actually.
that's lovely.
It became too expensive to maintain,
Fuck you, deal.
but I did have a
Uh.
perm for a few years.
Sel, I am one of his Discord kittens.
Yeah, definitely. These are all my Discord kittens. Damn.
he's gonna pimp us out and sell us.
Sell.
What?
So, do you guys know how I make my own homemade mayonnaise?
Oh,
We're
my.
not having this.
Oh,
We're not having this Skyback special sauce story again.
Well, no, I've just also been thinking of starting to make homemade ranch as well, because apparently
Nice.
ranch is really easy to make.
Oh, I bet that's good.
You know what? I'm actually really hungry.
it's
I've got
gonna
a
be
baguette
amazing.
roll that needs eating, so I might have a baguette after this.
I ate my food.
How was your food, by the way?
We saw,
Very
we watched,
tasty.
Yeah.
we were
For a
avidly
takeaway
entertained.
fucking spag bowl as well.
I
Where
think
was
the
it from?
mozzarella makes it. Oh god, I don't know.
What is spag bowl?
Spaghetti bolognese.
The boys ordered it.
Yeah, we basically call it spag bowl.
That's
Spag
not a
bowl.
thing that's over in the States, I think.
Apparently, mum's telling on you. Or rather,
On
your
me?
sister's telling your mum on yourself.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
see what.
It's just spaghetti
Nice,
with
Connor,
beef
nice.
on it, right?
That was me at 17.
Actually, have I got a picture of me with long hair where I look like a drummer? Let me check my Snapchat. 'cause I think it's
I've
my
never had
Snapchat.
long hair like that.
I definitely.
My hair when I got it shaved was in like the near
That
my butt
doesn't
crack.
doesn't even look like you. It looks like you're in like a rock
Actually,
band or
it might be
something.
in my
Yeah, I also look 36 and I was 17 years old there.
There we go.
Bloody hell. I mean,
And
to
now
be
I
fair,
look
Connor,
42
you look.
and I'm 26.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Connor, you look better like when you have bald hair.
Thanks, lad.
I honestly, I think
You guys
bald
are my
heads-
support group.
I think bald heads look good. Honestly, I
Me
don't think
too.
they look
Yeah.
bad
Yeah,
at all.
it's really good.
I like
Me
bald
too.
heads.
Me too.
Oh no!
Anyways, guys, speaking of chinning people, right, I'm going to tell you a story about. Didn't I tell you that I took part in a charity boxing event for
No.
Ultra White Collar Boxing a few years ago? So basically, what I did, right, is I signed up to this charity called like Ultra White Collar Boxing. So what you do is you train for like 8 weeks, learning how to box, and then after those 8 weeks, and then you get paired up in a boxing match, and then you like
I think this.
take part in an event, yeah.
The photos
So
of-
I
sorry.
trained for like 8 weeks, right, and then I like
That
got to
looks
boxing
like-
match with someone at an event,
looks like
and then I ended up drawing my fight.
Nice.
This was like 3 years ago.
I still bang you, Sal.
I'm just gonna,
Ah, you
show
bug.
everyone on stream
I'd
now.
still roll you, lad.
But
I'd pick you up and
I've
spin
sent
you around
it
and
in
throw you.
chat that these are photos of me with my somewhat longish hair.
Somewhat.
I looked
longer
really
hair.
stoned while
No,
taking this
dude,
photo.
like-
I was probably stoned. I don't know.
It's weird because the first two photos look like you, but the third one does not.
Oh yeah, it's because I'm wearing the beanie in the third one. But I really liked how
third
long
one,
my hair
like-
looked here.
I'm like, well, like the face even looks different. Like I don't know what it is. Like it doesn't look like you in the third photo.
But my hair don't grow long anymore like it used to. I've cut it so many times and bleached it. That is, it's fucked. Where the fuck is Connor gone?
He
Did
ran
you
away.
see? Did you see my other old photos that I
Yes.
have
I
of when I was a teenager?
Oh, honestly, right, Sal, have you heard about Sal being fucking suplexed at our meetup?
Oh god, don't even fucking start with this.
Can I send your
Don't
sister
fucking
the clip
start.
of you getting suplexed in London?
I want to duplex somebody. That sounds fun.
Oh god. I don't like
Guys,
the
don't
look of it.
Guys, don't look at my
Oh
webcam.
my god, Twitch, no! Twitch!
It's a belly.
Honestly,
Get in my belly.
mine's
Feel like
Wait, are we,
there.
Connor, are we getting our,
You
belly,
think
are we
I'm
getting our bellies
sexy?
out, are we?
Is it all belly? Is it belly's out?
Come on. Everybody, bellies out. Hit your tits out, lads. Come on. Yeah.
I'm not doing
Jesus
the
Christ.
clip.
Sally's shredded. What the fuck? Sal, you look oiled up. What are you doing, lad? Why is your chest so sweaty? Why is your chest so sweaty? What have you been doing? He got a pump on just before this stream.
Who oils
I mean,
up
that's
and
what
puts
happens
a
when you're
shirt
like
on?
smacking parcels all
Wait,
the
Sal,
time.
you've got baby oil on.
Who oils up and then puts their shirt on? I don't get it.
Your sister is ratting you out tonight. Why the fuck have you got baby oil on?
That was one for the ages right there. That's a clip that needs to be saved. I think.
Why is he so fucking shiny? Does it come like that?
That would explain why.
I don't know, it's
Hey, that explains why your forehead is so fucking shiny as well. Have you put it on your forehead?
I don't know, I just like to moisturise my body and my head, my face.
Nah, he lubes himself up so he's difficult to catch.
Macho man.
Nah, you look good, Sal. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, lad. I would still twat you, though.
Man's got a build that only we could wish that we could have.
Yeah, just being this one skinny guy here.
Sal, look at this hat. Only hard people wear hats like this, you see.
Wait, are we
Go away.
are we wearing caps now? Are we?
The glasses do undo it slightly, but, you know.
I need to go and get mine.
There we go.
Wait, James, take the cap off.
Oh, one sec.
Actually, speaking
down.
of caps, let me just get one real quick.
What?
Can we have a hairline reveal, James?
Hairline reveal. That's it.
No, you gotta.
All of this is all shaved.
Yeah, but you gotta push back that comb over a little bit, you know.
What?
Brush it to the side of it. Brush it all to the one side. Oh, okay. I stand correct. That looks good, lad. You should have it like that.
It gets in the fucking way. Oh, Rosie, your fucking look at your hat. It's way too big for your head.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Well, I'll do.
I'll come
Let me
back.
click at the other side
3,
because I've got
2.
my fan on at the moment.
1. This is what I brought back from America.
James, you look like the
Flash
fucking
community cat.
PC. You look like the PC Master Race guy when you got it switch to the side.
I know exactly what you're on about.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Sal, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've got a Flash community cap here. That's what I brought back from America when I was meeting with
Nice.
the guys
I do-
in
I
Flash.
Skybacks, where's your sky cap? Come on.
Oh, speaking of which, guy, Sal, one of these.
You what?
One of these has got your name on it.
Oh, nice.
So not only that,
Excellent.
we also have some of these as well.
Oh, brilliant.
So
Yeah, I'll
like a
have
whole-
I'll be
that.
having-
whole bag.
I'll be having one of them.
You'll be having
Yes,
one of
please.
those. Yes. So we need to plan August.
Yeah.
Well,
One of the fun
This
facts
is a
about that
Discord.
meetup, it's happening a few days after my birthday. Because my birthday's on the Tuesday, and then it's just like happening on, and then a few days later will be the meetup.
I do need to sort
Yeah,
my hair out
Manchester,
because
yeah.
I'm losing all the colour again.
yes. Quite. Yes. Yes.
Oh, was I mute that whole time?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the fact though that your sister ratted you out with the fucking baby oil stuff. That
I
is
think this
incredible.
I
one
did
don't wear
not expect
hats.
her to just
That
like come
is
into the stream.
so good.
I don't wear hats because I have a small head.
I have a giant head. I had to get this. This on Amazon was listed as an XXXL hat.
Should we do
And it's still too small.
Should we do get the girth look?
What's that?
He's gonna do a hair flip.
It's the backwards cap.
Oh.
There we go. Get the girth look.
You look like Fred Durst if he like took up heroin.
Chocolate starfish.
Yeah, I'm Fred Durst. I had a stroke at the tender age of 16. That's why I
Maybe
sound like
like-
this. I can't change my voice. Yeah.
What for?
What the fuck's going on with Rosie?
What?
God knows. Wait, let me just do this.
Now you look like you got a fucking do-rag on. You got a fucking do-rag on, bro.
He went to America and Sal never came back.
Yeah, definitely.
Sal, say my name is Sal and I come from Salistan.
My name is Sal and I'm from Salistan.
The hat does not work
I mean-
for me.
And
I can't
these
put
are
mine
all
backwards.
Salistan's colonies, the allies of our country, ready to go to war against the Republic of Iberland.
Guys, look at my ears.
Oh, Rosie,
I have to tuck my ears into my hat, otherwise I do this.
It's the rules.
I got little ear nipples.
What it?
No word of a lie, it's Johnson's baby oil. Oh shit, is it?
Fuck's sakes, man, why?
I bet you smell good, boy. I bet you smell real good.
That's
Oh
incredible.
I
damn!
bet you feel real good too, boy.
Halo Star, I've just seen the image you sent. That's exactly me. Let me just put that in.
My eyes are no longer canon in the Spartan Wargames universe.
No,
My eyes have
that's it.
ceased to be. There you go.
Show it. Okay, I'll show it. One sec. If I take one sec, let me
One sec. One sec.
let me sort this out. Where am I?
With this hat on, I look like an overweight retired stripper. You know, like the army men strippers. Like the.
James, look at James with
and they
his
start
hair.
taking the
Wait, can
clothes
I
off.
do the face?
How did James, I didn't realise your hair was that long.
Yeah, it's well
I didn't realise you were blonde as well.
He's not. He's faking it.
You
Hello,
look good,
what was that?
James.
Yeah, I didn't realise you were blonde as well.
No, so I tend to go grey, but I do go like beachy blonde like very quickly because you have to obviously bleach it blonde, but it kind of sticks.
Shampoo when I had blonde
Ah,
hair.
so you're just doing a Phil Foden here. I remember that time when Phil Foden just like dyed his hair blonde, like for the Euros.
Yeah.
I used to use your purple shampoo when I had blonde hair and I stayed at yours. And it made it go really nice and ashy blonde. It was cool. Good time. Oh, and no wait, actually I can't mention that, but you know what I'm referring to.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, now you have to share.
Shut the fuck
Go
up.
on, keep yapping. Keep
I'm
yapping,
not allowed to
Rosie.
say. No, it's best friends code.
You have to
I'm not
share
allowed
now.
to say. No, I'm not sharing. No.
See, Rosie's a
But-
good egg.
I'm
Tell
a
us
good
in
egg.
private.
No. It's between me and James.
Skybax is muted. No,
Well,
he's just dying right now by the looks of it.
I am thoroughly enjoying
I think he
this
is muted.
discussion, but I do feel like the podcast section of the podcast has come to an end.
I think it has because
What are
we've
we-
got like 6
what are we thinking?
minutes.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
quick fire questions here. Like, what's everybody's favorite Halo game?
Halo 2.
Halo 4
I don't want to say.
with an asterisk.
Why?
Halo 4 with an
Why?
asterisk.
Okay, Halo 3, because that's where I met James.
Oh, look how cute that
Oh,
is.
that's cute.
See, I should have said Halo 3, but instead I said
You
Halo
should
2.
have. You're a
For me,
bitch.
it's either Halo 3 or Halo Reach. So
Skybax, you
Like,
are
them two were
muted.
just
News
amazing.
about Super Earth, Halo 5 ODST. Skybax, we can't hear you.
I think he's on the phone.
Ah, might be why. That's
Alright,
possibly
yeah.
why, guys. He's probably
favorite Halo weapon.
favorite Halo weapon.
The Needler.
Yeah, I would probably say
Good choice,
Needler's
to
a
be
really
fair.
good one, but it depends. Halo 4 Needler, 100%.
Halo 3 Needler.
For me, it's the sword.
Halo 5 suppressor.
Halo 5 Suppressor is actually quite good.
It's decent, yeah. The suppressor. For
Actually,
me, it's
no,
the sword
Halo-
from Halo 5, yeah.
Light rifle.
Halo 4 light rifle is my favorite Halo weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's the sword from the Halo 5. Because I just like mowing people down with it. Just like,
Favorite
machine
Halo,
gun.
favorite Halo land vehicle.
A
That could
fucking
be-
warthog, a good old fashioned chained
Have
you seen
warthog or a
Halo
warthog.
Wars?
It could be Halo, as long as it's a land vehicle, doesn't matter what faction it is.
Again,
The
Halo 4
Locust in
warthog.
Halo Wars.
Oh, it's really hard.
I'm gonna say the chopper. It's shit. I
Halo,
fucking
Halo,
love it.
Halo 4 Warthog, Halo 3 Chopper, or Halo 3 Ghost. Those are my three. Those are my top three.
Oh, I love the Ghost.
Halo 3
Yeah,
Ghost is
Ghost-
fucking
yeah,
heat.
Yeah.
Ghost is always fun to use as well.
All right, I'm back.
Hello.
Yeah.
Everyone
Hello,
was worried
Skycrack.
about where you were.
All right, my
Hi,
wife
Max.
called me, so I decided I
How
just
dare
talked to her
she.
for a few minutes.
Oh yeah, what did you call her?
She called me. I didn't call her.
What did she call you?
She called me about picking me up some Four Locos from the gas station. So
Oh, you didn't. You didn't
I'm gonna-
those.
I'm gonna-
You shouldn't
I'm
be
gonna
drinking
get-
4 Locos, Skype.
I'm gonna get drunk tonight. Just
so
gonna
hey,
have
Your
some-
insides are gonna be a fucking water slide, lad.
I'm
Hey,
so
Sal,
excited.
Bean Boozled. That actually reminds me I need
Dude.
to get some, but it's where I take a
haven't-
flavored bean.
I haven't had Four Locos since I was like 23, and I'm so excited
we
to
have
try it.
a-
They have a new flavor called Jungle Juice, and I want to try it.
Oh, tropical
We've got a
jungle
version
juice.
in England called James. Have you ever had Dragon Soup?
Yes. Oh, I fucking hate
That's
it.
the
I absolutely hate
that's
it.
the English Four Loco. It is fucking violent stuff.
Four Locos is delicious.
Dragon Soup in England is basically like 15% Monster. So
I'm
it's
aggressive,
Monster.
alcoholic.
Yeah, it's Monster that's 30% proof. That's
let me-
Dragon Soup.
I want to tell you what I used to do when I used to stream on Twitch, right? This was my nightly routine. When I was unemployed, I would stream on Twitch every night. And this is what I would do. I would take a Four Loko and a Rockstar Fruit Punch and put them together in a pitcher and just drink the pitcher on stream. And I would have one of those every single night when I was streaming.
And that's why you got married. You know what I used to do on stream?
Well, that's
Wacky
why
cabbage.
That's why I became pre-diabetic.
Yeah.
Well,
Everybody's favorite
well, what I
cabbage.
used to do is, I mean, I've got loads of wine behind me, but I remember distinctively on stream there exists a clip of me downing an entire bottle of red wine. That was fun.
That sounds like something you would do.
Yeah.
I can do that. I buy the
That's relapse
Carlo
would do
Rossi
that.
jugs. That's like
He
a
would just
gallon
like
of
down
wine.
like not just like a whole bottle, not with wine, but like any like a really strong alcohol. He'll just like down it.
Yeah, let's just do like 90% absinthe style.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's archived somewhere on the internet. But my first stream where I had above like 10 viewers, I got raided by like 50 people, and they stuck around for like 4 hours, right? Like by the 4-hour mark, I had like 39 people, and I set like a random thing where I was like, I will smoke an entire pure spliff. So like, how because in England, you know, we roll spliffs with tobacco. It makes the weed last longer because weed's traditionally expensive in England. I was like, I'll make a big fat beefer of a spliff. I'll smoke the entire thing with no tobacco. And then they were like, okay, so yeah, follow go. I got a bunch of follows, and then I smoked it, and then the stream went on for another 3 hours, and I shit you not, the only words I spoke, Jesus Christ, and holy fuck, I shouldn't be streaming for 3 hours, and the rest of it was just like me being like. I even dribbled at one point. I fell asleep at one point.
What were you playing?
I was playing Ring of Elysium, which is like a fucking PUBG, like Chinese ripoff.
That's hilarious.
Should we wrap up the podcast in a bit and go and play some games for like an hour?
Could do, Anyways, before you wrap up, right, I want to shout someone out as well. So basically,
it's 5 p.m. for me. Let's go play some
yeah.
games.
So basically, I want to shout someone out. So basically, like when I was telling about my work that I'm going to be doing in the podcast, right? Like one of my supervisors, right, like the one who looks after us, his name is Ian, but we all call him Harvey, right?
Yeah.
And then what I did is like, oh, you better give me a shout. So yeah, I just want to say, just shout out to Tarby. Like, he's a really good lad.
What's their name?
Tarby.
Tarby.
Yeah.
Tarby. Hello.
I want to shout
Hey,
something out.
Tarby.
I want to shout something out.
Okay.
James, if you could post, I'm going to send you a link.
Yeah.
So my band, Le Freaks, will have some new music out by, we're looking at third quarter this year, where we're going to release our first actual fully produced EP.
Nice.
And
feel free to stick
so
it in the Discord chat, guys. If you've got any social media
current band
links
is
you
a
want
big
me to shout out, put them in the chat. In our Discord
the
chat.
the current band is, so other than me and one of the lead singers, the entire band is different from the previous tour we did. Sal saw us in show for our first random show.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I went to meet Master for the first time.
It was very strange, but we did sell out. So there was
What
that.
style music?
It's like funky kind of like rock adjacent, like kind of disco type shit.
Would you say like
it's
a
its
little
own
bit
thing.
of funk and a bit of soul?
Yeah.
My keyboard is glorious, man.
Here it is. Here's the link, James.
Yeah, I will put that in the chat now. So guys, make sure that you
if you are-
subscribe to Le Freaks on YouTube. This
If
is
you are
Connor's
in
band.
England, keep an eye on the socials because we'll probably be doing another tour towards the end of the year as well. So keep an eye out for that as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the Twitch chat and there's just Halo stuff freaking out that I was muted.
Yeah, literally. Sal,
Also, James, check out this majestic drink pour. Look at the bottle.
oh, nice.
Nice.
Well,
Anyways, what were you saying?
I've already shared the link to Rosie's Demon Art, but I'll share it once more. So make sure that you do follow Rosie on her art adventure. She will be obviously posting more on Discord soon for when she does like merch and stuff for Spartan Wargames. Skybacks, is there any links at all that people can find you on that you want to?
Just my Discord link. That's the only one I care about.
Okay, cool. So let me grab your Discord link, and I will make sure that people are jumping over there. So guys, Skybacks has his own Discord. We are really good partners and friends with, so make sure that you join that. And he does his own stuff over there as well. Sal,
You what?
Is there anyone you want to... Well, you've already done your shout-out this evening, but is there any other shout-outs that you want to do for the evening?
Nah, not really. It's just like the one lad from work wanted a shout out, so.
Tarby, what a good fucking co-worker you've got there.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright.
We sometimes play together on Call of Duty as well. I used to until I just got burnt out from it because I didn't like the way Call of Duty was going.
Nice. Well, you guys already know me. I don't need no shout out. If you haven't already followed me on
He's
Twitch,
the Girth.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yo, Girth, I also forgot that I want to shout out the Flash community as well. Like this, yeah, because they're like our sister group, and then we also play customs as well, and we just like get everybody together.
Oh my god, Ecto is in the chat.
Hello, Flash community!
Ecto in the chat.
Ecto's in the chat. Ecto, we've been talking about
Finally,
you all night.
just before the stream ends. Hello, Acto.
Ecto, we literally just finished our podcast and just joined in at the perfect time to come and play some Halo with us.
Are you gonna stream the Halo or are we gaming offline?
I think we're gonna game offline because I've been streaming for like 3 hours.
I want to do a shout out.
Rosie
Shout out,
wants to do
Rosie.
a shout out.
I want to do a shout out to my dog.
Where is Patch?
Hello, Patch.
Where is he?
Where's
Wait,
you gotta drop
Wait,
Patch
wait. I want
man.
a full screen Rosie. There we go. Right, get Patch. Get Patch.
There is it. He might be shutting.
come on, Patch, come to your uncle. Come to Uncle Sal.
I bet they've shut him in the
Rosie,
kitchen.
Skybax has a good idea. Patch needs a social media account, and then him and Chewie can follow each other.
He really does. I bet he's in the bloody kitchen. Hold on, let me
Imagine,
Go and get him.
yo, that's what I was thinking, right?
Shall I go get him?
Go and get him.
Hang on a minute. Since, oh fuck.
Ecto,
basically,
do you want to
my-
come and play some Infinite with us in a bit?
Bye, Rosie. See you later, Rosie.
And Rosie's gone.
Gunner, welcome to the chat, by the way. We've just finished a 3-hour podcast. So if you want to
missed
know
it.
when our customs are on, Gunner, go to the events tab on Discord and you can see everything we've got lined up at the moment. But
Yeah,
I
it
will
was an
make
hour and a half of podcast and an hour and a half of a social gathering. It's
Exactly,
pretty cool.
but that's the whole good thing
what
about
Daddy
these
wants.
podcasts. This is what
Daddy
we want.
likes.
We
That's
like
what
this
Daddy
shit.
likes.
There he is. There's
Hey,
Patch.
there he is. There's Patch.
Patch.
I like Patch.
It's our nephew, Patch.
It's my boy.
The boy.
He's my baby.
But yeah, we're gonna
The
go.
boy-
We're gonna
the
go
boy,
and play
the
some
myth, the
Halo
legend.
Infinite in a minute. But I think for a podcast,
Bye, stream.
obviously, it was. I haven't even finished talking yet. Shut up.
James, it says offline.
Right, Connor, do you want a fucking flip? Do you want a flip flop in a minute?
Oh, those are some calves, Daddy. Show them juices.
Honestly,
God damn.
one sec.
Yeah, they look well nice.
Honestly, my fucking look
Fucking
at
hell,
this.
Sal.
Look at this. I got some. Pretty
Yeah, that's life as a fat guy, lad. Do you want to see?
I got some pretty good legs.
See if I can get mine. I don't know if the lighting will be as kind to mine.
The reason they look censored, Ecto, is they're too not safe for working. No, I'm joking.
Look at
I've
those
got
beams.
blur on. One second.
Bro,
Let me take
bro,
my
I got
blur off.
calves for days.
Can't get my legs high enough.
Take my blur off. Right. Oh, wait a minute.
I got calves for days, my guy.
Oh shit! All right,
There
end
we
it,
go.
James.
My
Come on.
flat is a fucking mess, but yeah. Here we go.
Honestly, my calves are like the most thing I'm the most proudest about my own body is my calves.
Those are the closing words of the stream.
I have great calves.
Anyways,
Those are the
before we
closing
end,
words.
right. Anyways, before it, should we all get like a photo? Like, I want to take a photo of all of us with my
You know what
birds.
it is? I pulled
We
the
should
head-
take
I
we should
pulled
take
the
a photo of
headset.
all of us with our calves out.
Beautiful.
Nah, let's
No,
right,
you-
everybody.
You're just trying to.
everybody,
You're just trying to
everybody,
bait
calves
Sam.
Calves in
Rosie.
the camera.
Everybody look at the
Calves in
camera.
I can't get my
Calves in
leg
the
that
camera.
high.
Let's go. Come on, we can do it. I believe in you.
Wait, what's happening?
Nah, don't worry.
Calves.
Yeah, I'm
calves
getting a
in the
photo of
camera.
all of you.
Wait, hold up. Mate, I'm gonna fucking break my legs for a sec. Let me turn my blur off of my camera. Hold up. Are we all getting our calves out? Rosie, get your calves out.
Calves in the camera.
Right, Sal,
Calves out.
Oh, this is gonna go tits up.
Oh, you know what? Actually,
I don't really want to get mine up.
Calves out for the camera.
Hold
completely forgot I'm using my phone, so I can just take it off. Oh god, I'm falling apart. Oh god, what is happening?
Let me
Alright.
lean back a bit more.
There you go, boys.
Calves out for
I can't go any higher.
Look at that absolute juicer.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that definition right there.
Hey, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Garrett's just going spread eagle with it. Is what he's doing.
Oh!
So he's doing dick and butthole.
There you go. Here's the.
Have you taken
I
it
can't
yet?
get a good
My
angle.
legs can't hold it.
Wait.
Yeah, who's taking the picture if we're all got our calves out?
Someone in stream take the picture.
Connor, you fucking tit.
Right.
Oh man.
Sorry.
I feel
Now my
like I'm ready
balls
to
hurt.
give birth right
Yeah,
now.
taking it. Yeah.
Now my balls
Hey,
hurt.
Rosie, I'm waiting and ready to receive.
No.
That's the pose we should all end on.
That's pretty sussy baka. Right there.
Anyways.
There you go.
Honestly,
That's as much as you can get.
Oh my.
Goodbye, stream.
I'm actually in my
Right.
underwear, so I can't do that.
But
This
yes,
is not what I've intended, to be fair.
but guys,
This is
it's
not
been an
what
absolute
I've
blast. We're gonna
intended.
go and play some Halo Infinite and de-stress now. But chat, thank you for joining. Everyone here in the podcast, thank you for providing 3 hours of entertainment for everyone watching.
I got a bit of fluff in my beard.
And I think we'll be back. I won't be hosting this Monday, but I will try and get someone to host for us. Sal, would you like to host Monday Madness for us?
On what game?
Yeah, what are we doing on Monday?
Any game. Monday Madness is always random, so you get to choose whatever you want.
Whatever game you want to game.
Yeah.
We'll talk off stream about it, but Sal will host Monday Madness, and then I'll be back on Wednesday, and then the Saturday afterwards. Alright.
Alright.
You guys know Lethal Company. Sal doesn't have Lethal Company, doesn't have a PC.
Oh, for God's sakes, I would have loved to play that.
We could have got him a PC, but instead we bought him an Xbox.
Oh wait, I'm away on Monday anyway.
Anyway,
so.
bye stream!
Bye.
Have a good
Bye.
one! Thanks for
Bye.
joining!
Bye.
See you later!
Bye.
Bye, stream.
See you later.